Good morning. Welcome back after the extended weekend. Let's do this. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. You can always listen to the show. Download the Rock 1061 app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker or check us out on the website, rock1061.com. Marshall, good morning.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's weird to think that. I was skipping yesterday, but it felt good to have that extra day, Memorial Day. Obviously, a pretty important day out there, so I'm happy that everyone got to chill. And then, of course, celebrate all of our fallen warriors. So really, really cool stuff to be back in studio and doing a Torch Tuesday, Cotter.
I was just going to say, this is one of those days where I'm going to regret getting out of bed.
Yeah, I woke up at 3 a.m. just sweating for no reason.
Oh, you're going to sweat later on, too.
Oh, I know.
It's Torture Tuesday, Death Nut Challenge 3.0. If you ever checked out the show in the afternoon, the work release program, we did the first two of these during that program. So this will be the first time ever we do it live on the stream and on the air at the same time. I keep saying it. If you haven't got on the stream yet, if you haven't joined the Horde, Torture Tuesday is the best day to do so. And today may be the best yet because it's you, it's me, and it's Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce all doing the Death Nut Challenge.
Yeah, he was so excited about it. I wouldn't actually even say the excitement level really hit him. Was that his girlfriend actually just wanted to watch it live. So she's going to be like standing in the background just watching him in immense torturous pain at 8 a.m.
Now, Tony from the massage place next door is like, hey, guys, you can use the ice cream that you put in our fridge.
Right.
They don't open until 10. That could be an issue.
Yeah, could be.
Because I didn't think of that until I got in this morning. Oh, just swing by during the show, get the ice cream. I don't know when anybody gets there.
Wow. Yeah, that could be an issue. How about this?
Tony, get to work early.
Yeah. Or I'll just run out in the middle of the show and I'll go buy ice cream.
We can put in a request to A-Dub. He'll get something. Will he be here before 8? No, he ain't going to be here before 8.
I'll just run out.
We're going to have to do something. Yeah, we didn't think this through. So that'll be a thing. But thank you guys for tuning in. Now, over the weekend, I had to do something, or I was going to face a separate Torture Tuesday. We talked about this last week, and it all had to do with me getting off my butt and running on Saturday. Now, I was going to run with a hash group in town. I dropped the ball there. Here's how I dropped the ball. I looked at when and where they were going to run on Saturday.
Right.
I thought it said Tybee, and it did for the previous Saturday. So they weren't running on Tybee this Saturday, and where they were running was a private event. First-timers couldn't go.
Oh, okay.
So I went, well, that shoots that in the foot. So I'm glad I checked that because I got up like 7 o'clock because my dog got me up. So I checked that, and I'm like, well, I still got Plan B, which is Greg, member of the Horde. He runs Saturday afternoons. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So I got off my butt at 7:30 in the morning on Saturday.
Okay.
And I ran 2 miles poorly.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so you sent me a screenshot this morning.
Did you get the video too?
And I saw the video.
Okay.
I watched it. I didn't have sound at that time. I didn't hear what you said. I just saw somewhat unsweaty Cotter running around a lake, and I think I know the lake. I think it's by your house.
Yeah.
So you sent me some stats with it, and then I started questioning the whole process. Right?
There's a track of where I went.
Exactly. So you sent me this, and I'm showing it live on the stream. And then I point.
Oh, did I send you the wrong one? So here's what happened. So I did 2 miles in about 20 minutes, and then I took that screenshot as I was walking at the very end.
Right.
So that's why it says my pace is 16.
Yeah, it says your pace is 16 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, and it said 20 minutes, and it said you'd gone 2 miles. I'm like, but if he's running at a pace of 16 minutes, that's not exactly running. So I looked up some stats, Cotter, while we were hanging out here. So you ran at a 16-minute pace. That's what the screenshot
I ran
said
at a
to me.
10-minute pace.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that's what you sent me. It said 16 minutes.
Here, I'll send you the other one as well.
So just a heads up, top 50% of males in your age demographic between 42 and 46 years running a 9-minute and 54-second pace. So technically, because you're running at 16 minutes, is that running? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing the hypothetical out there, Cotter. I'm not trying to poke a hole in your story. I'm just throwing it out there.
So I just
is that running?
So I just sent you the text.
Okay,
with the actual stats plus the mapped out path I took. It was 10-minute, 29-second per mile.
So still over what
It
the
was
top
over,
50%.
but I haven't ran in 4 years, so I was happy with that.
Right.
I could easily get that down to 9:55.
Okay.
So
9:54.
9:54.
Right.
Fine, I could do that too.
Okay.
But I felt good. I mean, I didn't break any lanes.
First of all, positive vibes kicking off the week. Proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Second of all, was that running?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I was walking at the end.
Was that running?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was just over 10 minutes, 10 and a half minutes a mile.
All right. I'm not, once again, not trying to poke holes in your story, but I'm just throwing it out to the horde this morning. A lot of people are up, ready and at 'em. Was that running?
Yes, it was running. So there you go.
Just throwing it out there.
So technically it was closer to 10 minutes a mile because this was at the end after I walked. Because I did a second video at the end. And I filmed that, and I didn't actually stop the app until after I filmed the second video. So
okay.
I ran. I did my goal.
I'm just saying, I did math really early this morning, and my argument sounds pretty good.
Sure it does. All right, coming up today, Marshall's going to get quizzed in the face, which will happen after Torture Tuesday. So hopefully you'll get quizzed in the face.
It'll be interesting.
Torture Tuesday, top of the 8 o'clock hour, Death Nut Challenge version 3.0. Today, take your calls, comments, and text. What significant rule or law did you break when you were younger, even though you knew if you got busted, you were screwed? And, of course, did you get busted? We'll recap AEW, and we'll kick off the show about last night. Dude goes out in style, airlines and alcohol. And next story, or the first story, Jake Paul has his next opponent. We'll tell you who that is coming up next. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Royal Blood and Typhoons, Rock 106.1.
See, Gibby with a positive energy this morning. He goes, great job, Cotter.
Thank you.
Great job.
Yeah, no, I felt like crap the entire time. I ain't going to lie. It was rough. Because I was hoping to go 3, and then I was half, because I did the first loop around the lagoon. I went, nope, 2 is all I'm doing. So I did the loop around the lagoon, went down the path until I hit just over a mile and went, I'm turning around. I just did the same path back.
Tony says that she'll be here for Torture Tuesday, and she'll have ice cream.
You're the best.
Perfect.
You're the best. Yeah, no, I knew that if I was going to have to wait until Saturday afternoon to run, I wasn't going to. So I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to do it now.
So early in the morning on a Saturday.
My dog wakes me up at 6:30 every morning now. 7, maybe, on a good day. So, yeah.
Damn.
I was up. Let's go do it. There's a better chance of you getting here than A-Dub. Let's be honest, though.
Oh, by 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good thought. One of my dogs hauled ass last night. Been a rough night. Still missing. Oh, one of your dogs are missing.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Gibby goes, I get a new dog if it woke me up at 6:30. Yeah, I agree with that. Damn, man. So early. My dogs are awesome, man. They let me sleep in pretty much to whenever. Generally, I start hearing them around 8:30-ish. So they're pretty good for that most part. All right, I'm going to share the show around.
You would think, but no. And that used to be my key. He took it from me, bastard. All right. Yeah, no, it's like I didn't even think twice about Torture Tuesday all weekend. I was like, you know what? I'm going to put it out of my mind, not going to worry about it. Got up this morning and I was like, dang it. I am not emotionally or physically ready. I did eat this morning, which I don't normally do, but I'm like, I'm going to eat something, brought some extra bread in if I want to eat right beforehand, just to soak some of it up.
Yeah, I mean, does it though?
I will say the times I haven't eaten beforehand, it affects me quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel it's better if I eat. Not saying it works, but better if I eat. Hey, Cam, how's it going, man? Good morning. Oh, yeah, my dog, they were lighting fireworks off last night. He hated every minute of that, man. He is not a fan of the fireworks. All right, guys, got about 30 seconds.
All right, we are shared to a couple different places. Perfect. Anyone watching on Facebook today, throw us a share. Throw us a share. Share the Torture Tuesday show off. Maybe some of your friends will join the horde. Pretty pleased with Sugar on Top.
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Happy Torture Tuesday. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. Story number one about last night. A couple weeks back, it was reported that Jake Paul actually signed a multi-fight deal with Showtime. Well, it looks like his first opponent has been revealed. He'll be taking on former UFC welterweight champion Tyrone Woodley. Woodley is friends with Paul's last opponent, Ben Askren. They actually wrestled together at the University of Missouri. Now, Woodley is a former UFC champion. He won the welterweight championship at UFC 216 in 2016. He defended it for four fights before losing it to Kamaru Usman in 2019.
Yeah, so, I mean, here's the thing. Tyrone Woodley, I mean, he's got Savannah ties. He's close friends with Musankor Bray, local MMA legend here. Of course, he did lose his last four fights in the UFC. He's no longer with the company. But here's the thing. Jake Paul's still not fighting a boxer.
Right.
I'm not saying that Tyrone Woodley is not a boxer. I mean, he's an MMA athlete. He specializes in so many things. But once again, not facing a true-natured boxer, which has been like people's complaints in regards to Jake Paul fighting in general, let alone getting a contract with Showtime, a pretty large promotion.
Right.
Still doesn't quite feel right. It still doesn't quite feel right. And look, Tyrone Woodley, beast, absolute beast. He would destroy both of us with both of his hands tied behind his back. It wouldn't even last more than 30 seconds fighting two of us against him. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right just for the fact that it's not another boxer who's somewhat accomplished or experienced. Tyrone, obviously, his specialty is something way different. It's a lot more. Now, can he beat Jake Paul? Yeah, I think so. And he actually went on to say just a few weeks ago on TMZ that he'd knock his blanking head off in a boxing match, and that he's some sort of old school Disney kid, and that he'd absolutely crush him in a fight. He'd say he'd bring the real smoke, is actually quoted what he said. But this just feels weird, Cotter.
Yeah, I mean, we all thought, or at least I thought, Ben Askren would beat him, and he was obviously a wrestling guy. Woodley is a wrestling guy as well. So I don't know, man. I would like to see him, if he's going to do this, and if he's going to act like he's taking it seriously, box a boxer. Get in the ring with somebody who can throw hands, and let's see how good you actually are.
Now, once again, Tyrone Woodley, he can throw hands.
No, I know. It's not his specialty.
Yeah.
It's not his specialty. It's like, I agree with you. It's like he keeps fighting these guys that are more known as wrestlers. Now, all badasses, and I mean, Woodley... Askren just looked out of shape.
Askren just came there for the paycheck.
It's the only reason he was there. Woodley, it looks much better, way more in shape than Askren was. So, I mean, hopefully this is the guy that takes him out. I mean, Showtime's hoping not. I mean, I think Showtime wants to get at least a couple fights out of him before he gets his ass beat.
Yeah, I mean, he signed a multi-fight deal. It's going to be a couple fights that he's going to get with the company.
Yes.
And they want him to be wins. So, I mean, they obviously think that Jake Paul can take out, along in the tooth, Tyrone Woodley. I mean, he's almost 40. Not saying, once again, he's done and he's out. He's still very much in shape, or probably could very easily beat Jake Paul. But once again, something doesn't feel right here.
Yeah, no, I mean, Showtime wants to dangle that carrot in everybody's faces. Eventually he's going to get his butt beat. Eventually it's going to happen. But they want to drag that out as long as possible. Because if it happens fight one, the rest of the fights don't matter. And they just signed a deal and wasted a bunch of money.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's fishy here.
All right, coming up next, story number 2 about last night. The airlines proving why we can't have nice things. Stick around. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
That's sad to hear about your dog, Wanda. Hopefully you will get your dog back. Morning, Charles, big, bold, and sexy. Hello, running behind schedule already. Don't like that. Saw that Charles' son was in a car wreck this weekend. Yeah, he got hit like on the back end by some crazy person who ran a red light.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Morning, Cam. Cam, you're up early. Jesus Christ, man. All right, guys. Coming up here in just a few moments, we're going to talk about, how I'm guessing a drunk redneck ruined drinking on airlines, probably for a while for us.
Yeah.
And then we'll wrap up about last night, which is our 3 stories kind of from the last few days that are weird and funny and silly. We'll talk about some dude in New Zealand who got arrested in the finest of styles. He got very high, let's say.
You got to go, man. Go out in style.
We have the Dude of the Week death match in the 7 o'clock hour as well. Also hitting up some AEW. We'll do a little quick review at the end of this hour for that, too. The truck is totaled. Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah, so, his son, according to an Instagram post that Charles put up, member of our horde, his son was just driving through an intersection and someone kind of hit him. It was more on like the truck bed, and it looked like a brand new truck. Like it was a brand new, beautiful truck.
Right.
And, yeah, sad to see that it's getting totaled there. Bummer.
That sucks, man. Glad to hear the kid's okay. I'm gonna get coffee.
Perfect. All right, 8 o'clock today. Yeah, we're doing Torture Tuesday. This is Death Nut Challenge 3.0. So this is from Blazing Foods, our friend over at Blazing Foods. They're going to be, our friends for quite the longest time until our internal organs melt. They sent us a bunch of these Death Nut challenges to try out. So Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce, he's the dude that put together our hot sauce that we debuted last week. Hopefully you guys are buying that up. He's going to be coming in, and he's going to do the challenge with us. And then we're going to dab, I think, like every single nut with our new Torture Tuesday sauce. Torture Blues Day sauce. Yeah, the truck looked great, man. That's crazy. It looked brand new. Yeah, he definitely took care of it, unlike me taking care of my car, which looks like it's like 20 years old, and it's only 7 years old. What up, Thomas? How are you, man? I had a really good weekend. It was nice to have that extra day. Yesterday was definitely a recovery day. Friday just kind of chilled out. Saturday had some friends over for a little pool party. Let's see. Sunday went to Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp game, which they absolutely crushed the Durham Bulls. Yeah, it was like 5-6-0. It was damn. Yeah, and it was like a home run fest. Like all 6 of those runs were like solo home runs, so it was pretty awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, I went to AEW that night. It was just awesome to be with a big crowd watching wrestling. Also, wrestling fans are the worst.
Oh, they're a-holes, man.
Wrestling fans in general, it's like one of those things where I haven't been to a wrestling event. I think the last one was like a WWE thing, probably here. No. I went to AEW with you last December, but it was like one of those like pandemic shows. Prior to that, I went to a WWE thing here in Savannah. This is prior to the pandemic. And I don't know. I just when it came to large crowds, it's I forgot the feel of that. I mean, it's just electric to be in a place with 5,000 people and everyone reacting towards the same thing, and that's super cool.
Yeah.
But, people in general suck. And we got some of that suckage. And then I also have, I have a complaint against AEW as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll tell you guys about that here in a while.
Ran into somebody last night at New Realm for trivia. One of the guys working there said he was at the show.
Oh, cool.
He said it was the best wrestling show he's ever been to.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Mac. Oh, Mac went and saw the new A Quiet Place Part 2. Mac, give us a 5-word review in the chat if you're still with us on A Quiet Place Part 2. Let us know what you thought. I'm thinking about going to see that this weekend, because this weekend I went so hard, I almost don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
I want to do like the bare minimal. Like I think I'm going to lay out by the pool and then watch a movie. And I think I'm going to try to do both those while never leaving the house.
Yeah, this week, my wife's sister and her kids are in town with a friend and her kids. So they stopped by the house yesterday, and then Dana and my youngest, they went out to lunch, went to Forsyth, downtown City Market, that whole thing. Yeah. They're actually staying out on Tybee, so I don't know if I'll see any of my family this week because I'm sure my wife will be at Tybee quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Are they out there all week?
Yeah, they're out here. Yeah, they're out there through Sunday, and then my wife leaves Monday to go to Illinois, so I won't see my wife for the next 2.5 weeks.
There you go.
And I probably won't see my older kid. He's he's got the job at Pizza Hut. He's working the next 7 days in a row.
Right.
So I'm like, make that money.
Well, no one wants to work apparently.
No, nobody. They have like one delivery guy.
Oh, really?
And this is a Pizza Hut that you don't sit in. This is a pickup delivery place only. Huh. So it's just a small storefront and everything's in the back.
Well, I tried to order a pizza from Stoner's last Friday night.
Yeah.
Closed, right? Like they weren't taking online orders, and it was 8:00. And I was like,
they're probably so backed up.
They were either backed up or they just weren't open. And then I was like, I really wanted a calzone from Stoner's over the weekend. So yesterday, I'm like, I don't want to leave the house. I'm going to order something in. Closed again. No online ordering.
Really?
And that was like at 3:30.
That's crazy.
I was thinking about dinner at 3:30 yesterday and nothing.
I get to pretend to have the single life. Yeah, kind of. Sort of.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's fun to see good old Stoners not throwing me some pizza this weekend because they decided to be closed.
That's unfortunate. That's weird.
Yeah, I know. It was a little strange. I went up swinging by the draft room at Berwick, which is 10 minutes away from the house, and had to go pick up lunch there yesterday. Mm-hmm. That was, of course, dinner. I was thinking of Stoners yesterday. For lunch, I was going to go to Flacco's Tacos. They were closed.
What?
I know. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was just like a Memorial Day thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just got some food to go at the draft room at Berwick. Sat there, drank a beer.
Nice.
It was nice. Sounds like the Pizza Hut has a problem with good supervision / management. I just don't think anyone wants to work right now. Yeah. But they are ending that unemployment bonus of $300 like every 2 weeks or every week. That ends at the end of this month. So hopefully people will get back to work. Hopefully they'll make some more money. Hopefully they raise, minimum wage. I think that would be a good idea. Help influence people to go back to work other than, I don't know, playing Animal Crossing or GTA or Call of Duty in their houses. They can actually come out and see the light again. Got a little video game time in yesterday morning. Played some Spider-Man Miles Morales for an hour or two.
I played a little bit of Red Dead over the weekend, and I haven't played for so long. I kind of, just got out of the habit of how to play. Mm-hmm. And I accidentally, trying to talk to somebody, shot them. And then it was in public in the town, so then it's like everybody starts chasing you and shooting you, so I'm like running away. Finally, I just stopped because I'm like, I got to start over.
Yeah,
I just want to talk to the guy who shot him.
Yeah, I've done that stuff before in video games where I'll put my controller down and my dog will jump over and it'll absolutely blow someone away. I'm like, come on, what are we doing?
So I was wanted. I had to pay off a fine. It was great.
You had to pay a fine.
Yeah, it's like
you threw trash out the window.
Yeah, you pay it off, you're fine.
Sorry, I murdered Mr. Johnson.
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall show about last night. Story number 2, because we can't have nice things. American Airlines has joined Southwest Airlines in suspending alcohol service on flights. The decision comes after a recent assault of a Southwest flight attendant. Now, most airlines suspended alcohol sales in March of 2020. This was to prevent or minimize interaction between crew and passengers. Well, now alcohol sales will remain suspended through September 13th, which is actually the date that coincides with the end of the Transportation Secretary Administration's mask mandate for all planes and basically terminals, buses, boats, all that stuff where you have to wear a mask.
So it got suspended because some drunk lady who refused to wear her mask properly decided to punch a Southwest stewardess, flight attendant, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And knocked 2 of her teeth out.
Yeah, it got bad.
That's crazy to me. But don't worry, if you're rich, that won't be an issue because the airline says alcohol will continue to be offered in first and business class cabins, but only in flight. So you have to, wait till the wheels are off the ground before you can start getting drunk. Because, if you could pay for it and you're classy, you can have alcohol. But if you're the redneck in the back who's punching out people, you don't deserve alcohol.
Do you drink on flights?
No. Most of the time, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only once, and that was the first flight from Peoria, Illinois to Vegas. Got to go on because of the radio thing. Mm-hmm. And we get to the airport, and they're like, hey, we're going to give everybody a free drink coupon. We're like, oh, that's cool. Awesome. So we get on the plane. And then once we're in the air, they're like, oh, by the way, all drinks are free. So I got loaded on the way to Vegas. But other than that, no, I don't typically drink. But it sucks. I mean, I like to have the option. I want to know it's there.
Yeah, if I'm flying to like Vegas or flying anywhere for a vacation, maybe I'll have a drink. If I'm flying home to see my family, I'm definitely having some drinks. But I would say most of the time I'm just sleeping. But yeah, I mean, this was probably needed, honestly.
Yeah, unfortunately.
American and Southwest, they are kind of the cheaper airlines. JetBlue also has decided not to serve alcohol as well. Now, in a statement, I love the fact, kind of like countering Southwest, kind of like throwing up the double birds to these other people. United and Delta said, yeah, they're still going to serve alcohol, beer, cocktail. Like, it's letting everyone know, like, if you're an alcoholic, you want to fly with us.
Speaking of flying, a dude turns himself in via helicopter. This is a great story. We'll wrap up about last night. Next, here's Korn, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
I just love that you're rich. If you're rich and you can drink, you could drink it all.
Nobody cares. If you got money, you can do whatever you want. I've seen Hostel. I know the rich can do anything.
You've seen Hostel?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Me and Dana watched the first one. I can never talk her into another.
I was going to say.
As soon as they cut the eyeball with like the garden shears or whatever, like yanked it out. And she was out. She was out.
The Hostel scene with the ankle, like where they cut the Achilles.
Oh, yes.
That's the one that got me.
Can't do it. All right, coffee.
That's the one that really got me. Ugh. Let's stop talking about that. It's too damn early. Oh, man. All right. Did you guys have a good weekend? What y'all been up to? Elaine, good morning. Did everyone have a good weekend outside of Charles' son getting into a car wreck and Juana losing her dog, who, cross your fingers, will be found very shortly? Yeah, flying and drinking was my thing. I was always on long flights, so it was pretty much mandatory to catch some Z's. Yeah, I mean, I think for sure, like, usually, like, I don't drink beer. It'd just be cocktails, right? So I'd usually just do, like, a whiskey and Coke. Especially if I was, like, going, like, flying home to see my family. Probably popping a couple of those just so, I could put up with them. While I don't care if there's alcohol available on flights, I don't think I fully understand why people drink on flights under 6 hours. Easily, they probably have to put up with their families when they get home. It's a return trip home. All right, so I'm going with a bold strategy with Torture Tuesday again today.
You have a strategy?
Once again, it's 8 a.m. today. Doing Torture Tuesday, live on the stream, live on the radio. Here's my strategy. Obviously, I'm going to use ice cream during the process because the process, I mean, we're going to use about 3 breaks, which is going to be, I mean, the challenge will last for us eating it somewhere around 20 minutes, which is
20 to 30, somewhere in there.
Which is way longer than technically what it's supposed to be. So we're going to be dealing with a longer burn time for each nut. Right?
Now, according to the challenge, I mean, because we never really followed the challenge rules before, because aren't you supposed to wait a certain amount of time in between each round?
Something
so
to
you
the
can sit
effect
there
of
and
that,
suffer.
Yeah. Let's see. It actually doesn't say that. It doesn't say anything about waiting.
Maybe that was a different one, because other challenges have other rules, because I'm not going to sit there for 3 minutes if I don't have to. But we will have like commercials and stuff where we have to sit there for like 6 minutes.
So it does say it doesn't give us the Scoville unit for any of the first 4 steps, which is on the back here. But the last step, it is 16 million Scoville units.
It's stupid, guys. It's stupid.
Yeah. So I mean, if you look at like the general habanero pepper, which is about 250,000. So that's a lot.
Oh, man. It makes sense, for us doing it at 8 o'clock. We have more listeners, more viewers at 8, so I get why we're doing it. But knowing we have an hour and a half of show left after this, trivia and quizzed in the face.
It's going, well, I mean, if you read the description of the show today, I think I just wrote, and we'll try to do this other stuff, ... maybe.
That's a great way to put it.
Let's see. It was an ass whooping all weekend at the restaurants downtown. Was nuts. Oh, damn. I was just talking to Cam. I asked how everyone's weekend was going, and it was crazy. The weekend was great till last night. Really enjoyed the birthday pool party on Saturday. Bubba loved it. First time the pool for him. Oh, good for him.
Yeah, when I went down last night for trivia, I mean, it was still just kind of stupid crazy. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. One more story to go in about last night. For 5 weeks, cops in New Zealand have been searching for a 32-year-old man named James Bryant who's connected to an assault. Well, it turns out dude was hiding out in the wilderness, and he just turned himself in after hiring a helicopter to come pick him up and fly him home.
Now, before he decided to do that, he decided to spend 5 weeks out in the bush of Australia doing yoga. Here's the thing. This dude, James Bryant, big guy, like my size of dude. I don't think I'm doing a whole lot of yoga for 5 weeks, let alone like 5 weeks. That's a long time to just be out by yourself doing yoga.
Is he living off the land? I mean, I want more details about the 5 weeks prior to turning himself in.
I'm guessing he had like a cabin. Like he had a bug out cabin just in case things got real weird in his life. And obviously, things got real weird because he's facing several charges, including assault with a weapon, wounded with intent to injure, and failing to appear in court. But before he turned himself in, while that helicopter picked him up, he grabbed a friend, and they went and had champagne and oysters for lunch. And then he decided to turn himself in.
He knew he was probably going away for a while, wanted a nice meal before he went to jail and had to eat that crap. So, I mean, I guess I get it.
This dude seems like he has quite a bit of money, right?
Yes.
Because, I mean, chartering a helicopter to come pick you up from the middle of nowhere.
Can't be cheap.
It can't be cheap. So I'm guessing he probably could afford a good lawyer. I bet if he goes away, it's probably not for, the longest of time.
If you had to turn yourself in, would you want to fly in a helicopter? You can go all out like a limo, stretch Hummer maybe?
That's really... I want the scooter from Dumb and Dumber. Only if Jeff Daniels will sit shotgun right behind me, and then I'll show up. Maybe in the tuxedos as well. I want to make sure I go into jail looking really good and go out of jail looking really good.
All right, coming up next, we're going to talk AEW. They had their big pay-per-view on Sunday with a live crowd. The energy was amazing, so we'll run that down next. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Well, it sounds like you guys had an awesome weekend. Jeremy, good morning, sir. Cut grass, grilled, drank,
What
smoke.
up? How's it going?
Hey,
Welcome back.
She was gone. PB lasagna. I'm intrigued. Elaine, no, I didn't see the mention. We were mentioned in Connect Savannah for King of the Hog. Did you see it? I did not see it.
I did not. Yay.
Awesome. Yeah, so Jeremy's going to be in for Torture Tuesday here at 8 o'clock. So I messaged Jeremy. It was late last week, maybe over the weekend.
Yeah.
And he has a hot sauce called PB and Thyme.
Oh, yeah,
Thyme.
right. Yeah.
So it's thyme and some peanut butter stuff. I was like, dude, I go, bring that in, bring a bottle of pineapple pizza, and bring 2 bottles of Torture Blues Day because I'm going to mail them to family members.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm going to give Jeremy like $50 this morning because I was like, I need some hot sauce in my life. So
I did over the weekend. I forgot. I had a breakfast burrito with
cool.
Torture Blues Day on it.
Oh, nice.
Really nice.
So that's the way to go.
It is the way to go. I just, nothing fancy. I just did some eggs, a little bit of cheese, and the hot sauce. So it was pretty simple, but it was really, really good.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I was actually going to. So I was going to Flacco's yesterday for breakfast burritos because they have like chorizo breakfast burritos they can order
Sounds
anytime.
Delicious.
So I was going to pick them up, and they were closed.
That sucks.
And that sucked. And that was how yesterday began. I woke up, I slept in until like 8:30, played some video games. My wife got up. We walked around the yard. We pointed out, we have like an herb garden and a stupid citrus tree. So
right.
Outside looking at everything, cleaning up everything from the weekend. And then I was like, oh, I'll go get breakfast burritos. And then I didn't. Damn it. Well, guys, it sounded like you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend as well. Remember, tomorrow we're going to be doing top fives. So heads up there, top fives.
Tomorrow.
I know, without Monday, it's kind of crazy. So, yeah, we'll do top fives tomorrow. Also, tomorrow on the show, what else are we doing?
It's Wednesday. I don't know.
I know.
It's now. I'm a day off.
We'll do Cotter versus Marshall.
Oh, yeah, that's on Wednesday now.
We'll do that tomorrow as well, and some other stuff. Is there anything we missed on Monday that we want to do tomorrow? Bit-wise?
I don't think so.
How did everyone do on the drunk line this weekend? Did we get a bunch? Few?
No, it was kind of a slow drunk line weekend.
Oh, okay.
Bummer.
All right, then we'll hold that off for next week as well. I was going to say, if we got some good ones, we'll just plan tomorrow.
No.
I was lost yesterday. Tried to go to Keller's, though. Thought it was Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was weird. Just having that extra day.
It was nice. It was definitely needed. I didn't get home until 1:30 on Monday morning.
Okay.
I went and saw AEW.
Right.
Sunday night. So yeah, I didn't get home until late. I was thinking about staying in Jacksonville. My buddy told me I could stay at his place, but I was like, he worked all day and he just finished a 14-day run of working games because he runs with the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, and he was beat during the game.
I bet.
He was ready for the game to be over. I'm like, there's no way you're going to be awake at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we stopped by, got gas, got some Taco Bell because it was the only thing open, and drove home.
Yeah, I get that. All right, let's see. A couple minutes, or about a minute left of commercials. Got a brand new day to remember, everything we need. And then we'll talk AEW.
It was a slow weekend on music news as well. I actually had to just grab, it was through a press release this morning, I had to grab my third story because we usually do 3. And I'm like, usually I don't wait that long to have myself set. But I actually had to wait till this morning till something else popped up. So with AEW, I was going to mention what I thought was the best match.
Sure.
And like the loudest pops.
Yeah. Since you were there, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to like review it or anything.
Yeah, we don't have to go through each match by any means. Yeah, I think best. I want to talk Cody just for a second, just because that was bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, he seriously looked like Homelander when he came out. I'm like, what the hell is he doing, man? I hope this is some weird long-term booking that we can all look back at and go, I totally get it now, because I don't get it. It's like he is the most sports entertainment guy in AEW. So it's like he kind of stands out like a sore thumb sometimes because it doesn't fit. I mean, in the beginning, it was, doing stuff with his brother and everything was emotional and heartfelt. and now it just feels like he really wants to be Triple H.
Yeah, so I think it makes a lot of sense for him to like long-term turn into a bad guy.
I hope that this is where it's going. I hope it's some weird storyline. I mean, it's wrestling. I mean, he technically is an executive vice president of AEW. So I mean, does it turn into where it is, him versus the Bucks for control, or that's kind of where they go? I don't know. I don't get what he's doing. It's very weird. He seems so over the top compared to everybody else. I don't know, it's wrestling. Everything's over the top still.
Dave, sounds like you had a great weekend, man. Smoking meats. Speaking of, Sean should be joining us probably within the next 15, 20 minutes.
That dude smoked meats.
He is very horny. He actually sent us a message this weekend. I don't know if you saw it or not, Sean. Or maybe he just posted on our Facebook page. He posted him smoking meats over the weekend. So. Wanda has goodie bags ready for us later today. If you don't like it, don't blame the delivery person. Okay.
Did you not see your messages?
I don't know.
Early in the weekend?
I think I saw one. There was some meats or something.
Yes, there is.
All right. Speaking of, I have a meeting at 11 a.m. this morning.
Oh, that's going to go well.
So I'm going to have to dip out pretty close to after the show. So, yeah.
Is it here or someplace else?
No, it's at the Trustees Gardens for our show.
Dude.
Yeah.
You're going to get there.
Oh, I know.
20 minutes into the meeting, and you're just going to have to take a shit. Vicious.
Oh, I know. And the boss man, I mean, he should know at this point. I'm going to remind him. And
is it both of you going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can participate during the meeting, it's good. I'll do my very best.
That will be fun. Good luck with that.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it definitely should be fun.
When you need video of your face when it hits.
It'll probably hit during the show, honestly. I think it'll probably hit before 10 o'clock.
I don't know, man. It's so weird. Like I said, the last time we did the Death Nut when it hit both of us, it didn't hit until hours later for me.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. I mean, I don't have anything in my stomach. I mean, I haven't ate since last night at 7.
Yeah, so it'll hit you sooner then. At least that's what happens with me.
That's what I want. I want it to hit sooner
out of the way.
So I can, get it out of the way.
I get it. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Join the horde. Get on the stream. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. So things are getting back to normal. This past Sunday, AEW had their big pay-per-view down at Jacksonville, and it was full capacity, 5,000 crazy people in Daly's place. You were among the horde of people down at Daly's.
Yeah.
What was it like, man? It's been a year and a half. First time you go back to a big event.
It's the first time I've been to a large-scale event in, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was insane. It was electric inside Daly's place, and it was so much fun to be a part of AEW, because I've been an AEW guy since day one, as everyone knows. But, man, I think the match of the night, or the loudest the place got, was for that Sting match. Sting... 62 years old, and that guy fought like he was 45-ish. He fought pretty well for a 62-year-old guy. I thought he would just come in for like one quick, hot tag in the middle of the ring, hit like a finishing move, and then just go away. But this dude jumped off like some staging.
Yeah, he
hit all of his finishers, did the Stinger splash. He looked really good for a 62-year-old man jumping around in a ring. Inside of Daly's place.
He took suplex on the ramp.
Yeah.
I was with you. I really thought that hot tag, come in, Stinger, death drop, or whatever his finishing move is, 1, 2, 3, call it a day. But no, he was in there. He was all in. He wrestled a lot of the match. He took a massive beating. I was really impressed. He looked better than he had in years. And this was like his first actual match. They did the cinematic one a couple months ago. So this was his first actual match in a ring in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. So, it looked really great. That place I mean, we're burning it down. It was so loud.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't hear yourself. It was so loud for when Sting came out, and of course when Sting was in there fighting. And then one big complaint for AEW.
Yeah.
So I bought tickets that were like on the 200 level. So I wasn't like at the ringside or even like the 100s. I was the 200. I was kind of like just before you hit like the upper levels of Daly's place. They had the crane right in front of me.
Yeah.
So, like, when the match was happening, they would drop it down, like, literally eye level to me.
Oh, no.
So, I wish AEW would have told me that. So, that's my big old man complaint for AEW. But, man, AEW was so much fun. And it's the first, I think, one of the first full capacity wrestling shows that have happened since the pandemic began. So, dude, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, not counting WrestleMania, which I guess there wasn't full capacity, but they did have people there. But yeah, no. Match of the night for me was Young Bucks versus Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
That was such a good match. The Bucks should never be faces. They should always be bad guys. They are so good at it. They were wrestling because Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley stole their shoes. I mean, you're like, really? That's it? That was it. But, I mean, that was such a good match. It was, I believe, the second match of the night on the main card. There was one pre-show match. Mm-hmm. I thought it was good. I mean, I never bought into the Bucks for years. I heard all this hype. I would see some highlights, and I'd be like, don't care. Real deal, man. They're one of the best tag teams in the history of this business.
Yeah, I mean, two other matches that were amazing. Brian Cage versus Adam Hangman Page. That was the first match of the night. Probably one of the best matches of the night. And then the AEW Championship match. Kenny Omega is the best wrestler out there right now.
Dude is the best. Dude is good.
He's got like 4 title belts. And I know wrestling's fake. But, guys, it was amazing. He is probably one of the best wrestlers out there. It was a lot of fun to see live in action. And like one of the first larger scale events, especially in the wrestling world since the pandemic. It was a lot of fun to be at.
All right, coming up top of the 7 o'clock hour, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What significant rule or law did you break when you were younger, even though you knew if you got busted, you were screwed? So what rule or law did you break, and did you get caught? 800-394-1061. Call, comment, and text your stories after 7 o'clock. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll go in that bathroom with some spray, Elaine. When it comes to the Death Nut Challenge. Oh, look, there's Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce chiming in. He goes, I'm so getting ready for the nut.
Jeremy, how are you preparing yourself today, mentally and or physically, for today's challenge? I am curious to see how different people approach this undertaking.
Yeah, once again, Torture Tuesday today, guys, just in case you're new on the stream. 8 a.m. this morning, Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce comes in. We do the Death Nut Challenge together, and we're going to dab. It's every nut, right? Are we dabbing every nut?
That's what we talked about.
Every nut with our brand new hot sauce from MF Hot Sauce called Torture Blues Day. Available now.
Mamacita, did you watch AEW? I'm guessing you did by the AEW typed. What did you think? McDonald's and Pepto-Bismol. That's Jeremy's.
Wow.
Well played. I used to have a bottle of Pepto in my desk because we did so many hot challenges. I just kept it there. I finally threw it away.
He actually wrote Pesto-Bismol. So is that like a hot sauce?
It's a new hot sauce.
Dude, you should make a hot sauce called Pesto-Bismol.
That is pretty fun.
That idea is free. You can have it, although you wrote it.
Smoking cigarettes. Oh, okay, Thomas. Smoking cigarettes always got caught. I swear I was grounded half my life for that ignorance.
I think Pesto-Bismol is a great idea, Jeremy.
That is a pretty funny name. All right. So really don't have anything on the Facebook page for this.
Yeah, I saw that last night.
So
once again, guys, if you guys don't mind sharing your stories on the chat this morning. Once again, we're asking you guys the question. And where is my question? I have it somewhere. It's maybe right here. There it is. We're asking you guys the question, what significant rule or law did you break when you were younger, even though you knew if you got busted, you were screwed when you got caught? So once again, tell us how you broke the law as a younger person. And we'll share your stories next here on the Cotter and Marshall Show right after 7 o'clock. Thomas goes, as long as Pesto Bismol is pink. He's in.
It's got to be pink. Yeah, I think it's got to be pink.
How are you going to make it? Pesto's green, man.
I know pesto's green, but if you're going to name it Pesto Bismol, I agree. I think it does have to be pink. I think you have to figure out a way to do it.
50% Pepto Bismol, 50% basil. Gross. So I've got a couple stories, obviously, because I'm an idiot, of breaking the law or breaking the rules as a child.
Do you want to start with yours then? Because I mean, I want the one big one is I've already talked about. I mean, I can rehash and quickly share mine, but if yours are probably better than mine.
Elaine goes, I don't think many people will admit to petty crimes on here. Here's the thing. If they were in your younger days, you're good. You don't have to worry about it. I've got all sorts of crimes I'm about to admit to. Get me? Come get me. I dare you.
All right, we've got about 5 minutes. After commercials, going to have Red Hot Chili Peppers top of the hour.
I just remembered a new crime I committed as a child, so I'm writing notes down. Don't mind me.
If we don't get enough for the third break, I think we just hit on Torture Tuesday.
Sure thing.
That's probably the way to go.
Tony, I don't think that's how hot sauce is made. If you just add enough red peppers and it'll turn pink. I don't think that'll work. Or maybe that will work. I don't know. Jeremy's the hot sauce guy, but to me, I don't know.
Later on today, if we're able, Marshall will be quizzed in the face. I kept it simple because I didn't want anything too difficult after eating death nuts.
Okay.
So Memorial Day, obviously, traditionally a very big day in the movie theater. Quiet Place 2, biggest weekend during the pandemic, $57 million the box office. So I'm going to give you movies that opened Memorial Day weekend, and you just got to tell me whether they made over $100 million during opening weekend.
Sure.
So nice and simple. Wanted to keep it easy today after the Death Nut Challenge. So 10 movies that all opened up on a Memorial Day weekend. You tell me whether they made over $100 million during that opening weekend. I'll give you the name of the movie and the year it was released.
Gotcha. Sounds good. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. Mostly. Thomas, Wanda, thank you for sharing your stories.
It cost my parents $2,200. Ooh. Yeah.
Ask the 8-Ball, will Cotter and Marshall throw up from Torture Tuesday? I've never thrown up from a hot challenge.
I haven't either. That's never been that. I've never had the urge to throw up over a hot challenge.
Science point to yes, according to this.
Hey, there's a first for everything.
Yeah.
The only time I was almost threw up over a hot challenge was when I did the last time I did the Pocky One Chip, just because the first one was so stale and gross.
Oh yeah.
It just kind of triggered a gag reflex. But yeah, puking's never been. No, I've never had that fear. The other thing, yes, that will happen.
I'm gonna grab an extra garbage can in here just for Jeremy and for us. So I'll be right back. Actually.
All right, cool. I got about 3.5 minutes coming out. Calls, comments, and texts. Hour away from Torture Tuesday. We still got the Dude of the Week death match. Stories are. Let me get those real quick here. You can vote on the Facebook page or in the chat. Alyssa DeWitt, 5 months pregnant, saved 3 kids from drowning in Lake Michigan. Or Edward Martell, a former drug dealer, dude turned his life around when a judge kind of gave him an opportunity to do so, made the most of it, and was recently sworn in as a member of the Michigan State Bar as a lawyer. So 2 pretty cool stories for Dude of the Week Deathmatch today. So you can vote now in the comments or Cotter and Marshall Facebook page. Big thanks to everybody for hanging out as we get back into the swing of things after the 3-day weekend.
Okay. All set up. Here we go. Jeremy, you bring in any extra sauce so I could buy one today? This is Cam. I don't know. I think he is. How do you want to work this break here?
Let's see. You want to do yours?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see how many we have on the chat here.
There's 4 on the chat.
Is there 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which one did I miss?
Thomas, Elaine, Wanda, and Thomas.
Elaine, there we go.
Yeah. And then...
How much of a story do you got out of yours?
Well, I mean, I got a couple I can bring up.
Okay. I mean, we could do a couple of your stories, maybe one of Wanda's, then save the rest for the second break.
Sure.
Just in case we don't get anything.
Elaine followed up on her story as well. More of a follow-up than
okay.
Red, our Memorial Day weekend was good, man. Pretty busy stuff.
We got about 30 seconds, guys. Calls, comments, and texts today. All right, be right back. Good morning. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, just 1 hour away from Torture Tuesday. Marshall, myself, and Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce all taking the Death Nut 3.0 challenge. Like I said, man, never checked out the stream. Torture Tuesday is always a good day to do so for the first time. Today, it's going to be brutal.
It's going to be bad. It's not going to be fun. It's the farthest thing from fun is what's going to happen at 8 o'clock today. But you know what? Let's not even think about it. That's future us problems. Right now, we are taking your calls, comments, and texts in regards to our question of the day, which is Cotter.
What rule or law did you break when you were younger? Even though you knew if you got busted, you were screwed. I don't think it's a surprise to anybody. I didn't do much as a kid. You know, I mean, I stole some baseball cards here and there. I may have taken advantage of working at a liquor store in high school, a couple times. But for the most part, my mom scared the crap out of me as a kid, so I didn't do anything. Really? I was the first.
Wait, how did she scare the crap out of you as a kid?
She was mean. You meet my mom today, and you're like, you're the nicest little old lady ever.
I love your mom. She's
awesome.
Yeah.
Back in the day, she scared the crap out of me. So, I mean, I I didn't do anything. Now, my youngest brother, by the time he got to high school, he skipped school, smoked weed, drank, then would go back to school.
Yeah.
But me, I was so scared I didn't do anything.
Is that not how you're supposed to do school? Oh, okay.
I don't have too many stories when it comes to this because I was worried my mom would kill me.
I got a bunch. I lived my life a little bit.
That's good.
So yeah, I mean, speaking of skipping school, so I decided to skip school one morning with my buddy Caleb. So this is back in the wee old days of sophomore, maybe in high school. And my buddy Caleb and we lived like 40 yards away from one another. We'd always ride together to school. Well, we missed our ride that morning from an older classmate, or they weren't coming. We just didn't know. And then when we ran to the bus already left. So we're like, what do we do? And we're like, why don't we just skip school?
Great idea.
It's a great idea. So we just actually went to his house and played video games. But what we didn't know was his dad apparently was working a half day. So at 11:30, his dad walked in and we heard him like show up. So we ran up to the bedroom and we hid underneath the beds. So he actually came in and found us. He sent me home.
Yeah.
Caleb was in trouble. So my mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
So I just walked in the door at like lunchtime. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm not feeling well.
No.
So I came home from school and she goes, really? And I was like, yes. And I got away with it.
No.
I got away with it. I was freaking out because I thought I was screwed. And I thought, the neighbor's dad was going to call my mom. We lived like 20 feet away from one another or whatever. I'm like, he's going to come over and say something. He never did. He is the coolest dad ever.
Well, except for Caleb, because butt beat probably.
Caleb was absolutely screwed. But, dude, I got away with it. I could not believe it. But here's a time that I did not.
Oh, I like
away
this.
with
Okay,
it. So there is a Casey's General Store in Deer Creek, Illinois. That it was like the one gas station we had. Deer Creek's like 1,000-person village. It's not even a town; it's a village. So, as a child, as you can imagine, I was not great. I didn't excel, I would say, at much. But as a child, of course, we love to smoke cigarettes.
Right.
Because that's what kids did when you're 12, 13, 14. You were trying new things.
Sure.
You're jumping around. You were seeing, if you can get some beers from your dad. Sometimes you could. So I tried to go big one night.
Okay.
I successfully stolen packs of cigarettes from the Casey's General Store before by doing the old "what's that over there" method, and I totally got away with it. But one night I tried to go big and steal a carton of cigarettes.
Oh.
And it was hey, my friend needs help with the air pump outside with our bikes. Can you help him?
You got your bike.
Yeah. So we had the bikes outside.
Right.
He was standing outside. I think she knew something was going on because she did the little whoopsie daisy, like just out of the, past the windows.
Right.
Where I was like, I'm free to do whatever. And then she came right back and looked at me and I was like, holy cards. So she got me and then she called my parents.
Oh, no.
And then I got the whooping of a lifetime.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I was totally screwed, grounded, could not get access to anything for weeks upon weeks. So, yeah, I'm an unsuccessful criminal when it came to trying to steal a carton of cigarettes as a young child.
At least she didn't call the cops.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, see, that's the difference between you and I. I had no fear of that.
See, there's no way I could have done that.
Little Connor would have been like, Mommy's going to hurt me.
I would have. I mean, 100% I would have. My mom was scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I just didn't care. I was a rebel.
I wish I could have had 50% of that in my life. All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What rule or law did you break when you were younger, even though you knew if you got busted, you were screwed? Wanda, same kind of thing you were just talking about. She said, me and my younger brother would walk a couple miles to the store just to steal cigarettes. He would distract the owner, and I would grab some packs.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was like the go-to for most kids.
It's a good scam. Yeah. Hey, what's that over there? And then you steal them. It was so easy.
I can't believe that worked. All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What rule or law did you break when you were younger? Even though you knew if you got caught, you were screwed. More of your stories coming up next. Latest from Seether. This is Bruised and Bloodied, Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
Rhett works, in law enforcement. I bet you Rhett sees some dumb young kid criminal cases. Right, if you have something that you could share, that'd be awesome.
I mean, my thing, it's like when I was younger, I did steal some baseball cards from the place that I would eventually work at. And then, I took advantage of, of working at a liquor store.
Yeah.
That's about it, man. I just didn't do anything. So I had this theory growing up that when I would go to school, if my mom was in a good mood in the morning,
you could go out and steal stuff?
No, when I came home, she was going to be mad just for whatever reason whatsoever.
Okay.
And it probably, 80 to 85% of the time held true. If she was in a bad mood in the morning, I knew she was going to be happier when I got home. I don't know why, but it just kind of held true most of the times. I think a lot of it, and just too much information right now, I think a lot of it stems from my parents have not had a happy marriage in probably, 3 decades. And I knew it as a kid. I knew it.
So what did you do to ruin it?
I don't know. Maybe. I didn't realize it until I was in high school. Mm-hmm. So before high school, she was just always mad. I think it was somewhat to do with their relationship. And I didn't. Looking back now, I kind of go, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Then I didn't know. She was just always angry.
Yeah, I would definitely think it was just you.
Who are my? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Who are your kids more scared out of between you and your wife?
Probably Dana.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably Dana. But neither of them, they're like I was, and I feel bad. They're both very, especially Ella, my youngest, doesn't do, is scared to do anything, kind of like me. And not even a fear of, not like the fear I had from my mom. I just think Ella's is disappointment. She doesn't want to disappoint anybody. And that is a big thing for her. But I would say probably Dana if I had to guess.
Rhett and Michael both just dropped stories that are pretty funny. So let's share those on the next one.
Okay.
So with that, Killawanda's story here, we have 5 Facebook stories. So I have another one I could share pretty much about my, oh gosh darn it. Delete that. All the stuff I stole from Farm and Fleet as a child, a younger man.
Is this before or after you start working there?
It was during.
Okay.
It was an inside job, bro. So we have 5 technical stories. Thomas has 2, Elaine has kind of 2, and then there's one from Rhett and Michael.
Yeah.
Thomas just dropped another story.
We know who had all the fun growing up. Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas was awesome, dude. What up, Sean?
We got about 20 seconds. How do you want to split these up? Do you want
to share a couple stories?
Okay.
And then I'll go into mine, and then I'll share a couple stories. Okay. And we can probably wrap from there. We'll figure it out from there.
All right, guys, be right back. Taking your calls, comments, and texts this morning, 800-394-1061. What rule or law did you break when you were younger, even though you knew if you got busted, you were screwed? And, of course, did you get caught? Thomas chimed in. A buddy and I shut up all the windows in a brand-new trailer, a boat, and destroyed an old truck with BB guns.
Yes.
Cost his parents $2,200.
I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound like too much. That sounds like the perfect amount of fun that I would love to have and have my parents pay for.
Elaine, skipping school. She said, other than that, I was a complete angel. But when she would skip school, my friend's mom owned a liquor store and he had the key. We'd go there, grab a bottle of tequila, and drink it in the woods.
Are you supposed to drink tequila anywhere else?
Well, no, I'm just thinking, I guess if you want to get drunk, tequila is the way to go. Me, I'd just take some beer and call it a day. Not playing around.
Well, speaking of stealing alcohol, Cotter, you won't believe it, but as a young man, probably around the age of 16, I stole an entire keg of beer by myself.
How?
Impossible, right?
Yes.
The feat is impossible. So in Deer Creek, Illinois, once again, where I grew up, there is 3 bars. They are all right next to each other on the same exact street, okay? Because people in Deer Creek, once again, they don't want to have to go far for anything.
Right.
There's food and beer all in one spot within 20 feet of one another. So there'd be beer deliveries to the back. There's like a back alley, and they would just drop in kegs and their cases and everything. So one night I'm out. I think I was, I used to be a paper boy, so I used to go collect stuff at night. And I was walking back in that back alley, and I was 17 years old, and there's there's kegs of beer.
Yeah.
So I walk up and I kind of touch them, see if they're empty or not. They're full. I looked at the cap and it said like Busch Light or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I grabbed this keg of beer, and it's heavy. I'm a weakling, 17 years old.
Those things are heavy, man.
So I'm like penguining. Is that the word? Yeah. I'm like a penguin, and I'm like trying to drag this thing away because I'm trying to steal it, right?
Right.
And I'm making all this noise because it's all gravel back there. So it's like, and then I realized, what am I doing? I'll roll it. So I rolled this keg of beer about a block and a half away and then hid it in a bush. And then I went to my older friend who was like 2 years older. So he was like 18 or 19. He was still in high school, maybe. I don't know. Probably failed one of the grades. Anyway, I actually had him pull his car up around, and we put the keg in the back of the car. Joke's on me because he actually took the keg of beer, took it to a party, and I never got to drink any of it.
Are you serious?
That's right. The keg I stole was stolen from me. So there's a little bit of karma. Never steal a keg of beer.
I just picture this friend of yours with the car as the Matthew McConaughey character from Dazed and Confused. Mm-hmm. A guy who's like 37, yet still in high school, just there for the women.
Yeah. That's just about it. Yeah. And I total karma moment there. I stole a keg of beer, and it was stolen from me.
Oh, man. Michael chimed in, speaking of stealing alcohol. I used to steal beer from my parents' house as a young teen and would go down to the beach and drink it, knowing if I got caught, I was screwed. I mean, I babysat for this kid occasionally. I knew his parents had a full bar. So one night I wasn't babysitting for him, but a friend was. So I called her up. I'm like, can you get some stuff out of their liquor cabinet? She's like, sure. Swung by, grabbed it, and left. So there you go. I guess by default, I didn't take it initially.
Right.
I just happened to take it from someone else.
Sure, yeah. You were
completely legal.
Our friend Sean actually just wrote on the chat. He goes, a rule I broke. Street racing out in the boondocks of Richmond Hill, out on Fort McAllister Road, Belfast Keller, and Belfast Siding Road. So yeah, he sounds like he was doing it. I also, speaking of just my, especially my youth, my crime spree during my youth, I used to work at a hardware store called Farm and Fleet, and me and my buddies just steal everything from there, like DVDs, candy. We would have rock salt fights in the back warehouse where we'd like break lights all the time. And we just like,
how do you keep a job?
And we take fluorescent tubes and have like lightsaber battles, and we just shatter them over each other. It was just fun, man. Kids being kids.
This was obviously before video cameras in the store.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I get drunk and I'd put vodka in like Gatorade bottles and drink during my shift. It was the life back then. Now I'm an adult and it sucks.
Did you actually work at Farm and Fleet?
It's debatable.
All right, continue the comment and text 800-394-1061. What rule or law did you break when you were younger, even though you knew if you got busted, you were screwed? It's the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Rhett says, saw a dude high as shit try and steal Mad Dog 2020. Bottles were clinking together in his pockets and sneaking out of the store. That's a good one.
Got a call?
Hope it's Vic.
Oh, please be Vic. Rock 1061 is this.
This is the worst babysitter ever.
The worst babysitter ever. Tell us why.
Well, I was coming up with all these different stories, and I have way too many, but I used to babysit on a very exclusive island down off the coast from here.
Okay.
And they have huge cottages, what they call them, which are mansions, but they all have outside refrigerators, which they keep their liquor and their beer in. And so I would make sure that my friends and I knew about it, and then we would snag all the beer and whatever else we could on the nights that they were about to leave.
Right.
And then we would pool hop from all the nice pools.
It's awesome.
Running down the beach and then pool hopping and just seeing if we could get caught. But we never did.
Oh, well played.
So it was quite a great summer. Every year they would be like, whose house do you have now?
Did nobody realize their liquor and beer was just missing from the fridge? Or did they think, man, I had a good night last night?
They would just, no, because they would just leave it there because they were that rich. They didn't care. And so, they were like, whatever, y'all can have it.
Well played.
Yeah, nice. Well, thanks for calling in. We appreciate it.
That was a good time.
Awesome.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Bye.
All right, so let's see. Michael dropped a couple in.
Okay.
Let's see. He had the most recent one. He goes, I also used to work at a restaurant in Tybee back in the day as a teen. Our manager believed in shift drinks, and he'd give us rum and Cokes. And if we were underage, he told us just to go to the restroom and drink it so we didn't get caught.
That's kind of awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to edit this up real quick. So I'm going to kill the audio for a second. We'll be right back. All right.
All right, back on the stream. Guys, thanks for sharing your stories. Let's see. So we got 3 here that I can bring up.
Okay.
How do you want to work this break? So Michael, Jeremy, and Sean all posted stories of skateboarding in still-built houses, stealing ice, and then buying cigarettes for kids underage. So I can bring those 3 up. Do you have anything that you want to bring up here?
No, like I said, I really don't have anything.
Okay.
I legitimately was a boring kid. My wife, on the other hand, would have all kinds of stories. Not that she would want to share, but
The boss is on the chat.
What up?
Sean goes, glad to hear Wanda had a pretty good weekend. Relaxed and smoked a brisket. Go figure. All right, guys, thanks for joining us on the chat. As I said, while we were off the stream for a second, coming up next, we're going to do Dude of the Week, and then we'll jump right into Torture Tuesday. That's going to be at 8 a.m. So thanks for hanging around with us this morning on the live stream. Got lots of stuff coming up. Past that, we'll just see if we're alive at that point.
So is there one that you're like, this is the one to end it on over there?
I kind of like Mike's here, where he would buy underage teen cigarettes and then he'd keep the change for his fee.
All right. So do you want to read a couple so we can get through the bumper, play the phone call, and then end with that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll read Sean's and Jeremy's.
Okay.
And at that point, I'll take my time doing them. Once the bumper's done, go into the call, come back, I'll read Mike's, and then we'll wrap it up.
Sounds good.
And then...
Sean, that's funny. That's funny.
Actually, I kind of like this Mad Dog story from Rhett. I may bring this Rhett one up. I may do a couple. We'll see how it goes.
Far too many breaking them when I was telling to tell, but we'll guarantee they involve alcohol and weed. Somebody texted.
That wasn't Salsa Mark?
Nope, not Salsa Mark.
Okay. Are we going into break again after this next song? We are.
We got a song. We're going into a song after this.
Yeah, so it's break, song, break, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to use the restroom before, one, A-Dub gets in, and also before we start.
The next song is Chevelle's Self-Destructor. It's 5.5 minutes.
That could be not long enough. It depends.
Tomorrow, we need to fill out that form for the morning show consultant guy.
Sounds good. I'll be in 15 minutes. If you guys need to get to the ice cream before I get there, message A-Dub to see where the key is, please.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're not going to start until 8:05.
Yeah. The first level, I shouldn't need ice cream. Probably the first 2 levels, I shouldn't need ice cream, but possibly at level 3.
Yeah, the first couple, last time, the first level actually tasted, the first couple levels tasted good.
Yeah.
And then after you get to level 3 or 4, they just all taste like ass. All right, we've got about 90 seconds.
Sean, thanks for sharing that follow-up to his, breaking the law as a child story. Pretty much, he almost got caught. Like skateboarding and BMXing in houses that were still being built by the realtor. And he broke his bike. Sandy, drank things I shouldn't have, smoked things I shouldn't have, and had sex in weird places. That a girl.
Damn right. Tony, I think we're good. Thank you. Do you need anything? Tony's putting out her.
No, I'm good.
Yep. As long as we get to the ice cream, I don't care about anything else.
Yeah. It's going to be a pretty important thing here for the show. 20 seconds, guys. We're back on the air. Okay. Got the stories. I'm ready.
Be right back. We are taking your calls, comments, and texts this morning, 800-394-1061. What rule or law did you break when you were younger, even though you knew if you got busted, you were screwed?
I love this story from Rhett right here. He goes, I saw a dude high as blank try and steal Mad Dog 2020. Bottles were clinking together in his pockets as he was sneaking out the store. That's a great story there. Sean goes back in middle high school when they were still building houses in the Richmond Hill area, let's say. He actually used to go in and skateboard and BMX in the houses. He said he almost got caught by the realtor coming up to the driveway to show the house once. He goes, I sent it out the back door, not realizing it was like a second-story porch, and launched off the porch. Almost snapped my ankle, broke my bike, and had to walk away, hopefully not getting caught.
We are taking your calls, comments, and texts. What rule or law did you break when you were younger, even though you knew if you got caught, you were screwed?
And so I would make sure that my friends and I knew about it, and then we would snag all the beer and whatever else we could on the night that they were about to leave.
Right.
And then we would pool hop. All the nice pool.
It's awesome.
Running down the beach and then pool hopping and just seeing if we could get caught. But we never did.
Oh, well played.
So It was quite a great summer. Every year they was like, "Here."
Did nobody realize their liquor and beer was just missing from the fridge, and they think, "Man, I had a good night last night"?
No, because they would just leave it there because they were that rich. They didn't care. And so, they were like, "Whatever, y'all can have it."
All right, call, comment, and text. What rule or law did you break when you were younger? Even though you knew if you got busted, you would be screwed.
Do you think she was talking about Jeffrey Epstein's island?
I hope not, dear Lord.
That's a very exclusive island, just saying. Jeremy Kennedy said, I had a bad habit of when I was a teen where I would walk up while I was at the gas station grabbing gas and grab bags of ice and just not pay for them. He goes, I knew I would get arrested if caught. I just never did.
So what do you do with ice?
Yeah, what do you do with that ice, Jeremy?
That just doesn't make sense.
Michael, I love this because right here, bit of an entrepreneur. He goes, I used to buy underage teen cigarettes when I was 18, and they give me the money, and if there was change, that was my fee for buying them for him. So, see, I like that. He's trying to make some side. It's a side hustle.
He's doing a community service.
He really was, kind of.
All right, coming up next, we've got the Dude of the Week death match. We'll tell you who's in the running for the Dude of the Week after Chevelle. Here's Self-Destructor, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
I'm really great at forgetting the Dude of the Week panel, so I'm just going to throw it up right now if I forget. All right, guys, we're going to do Dude of the Week death match here in 5 minutes, and then after that, I'm going to go use the restroom. Yep, and then we'll do Torture Tuesday right at the top of the 8 o'clock hour.
So, yep, we'll set up the Dude of the Week. We'll come back. We'll talk concert. We'll announce the winner. And then we will both try to mentally and physically prepare ourselves for the Death Nut version 3 challenge.
Yeah, Jeremy should be on his way in.
If Jeremy's smart, Jeremy's not on his way in.
So Dude of the
Fishing,
Week.
there you go.
Yeah, he needed the ice, yeah. So Dude of the Week this week is between two contenders. The first one is Alyssa DeWitt from Michigan. She saved 3 kids from getting swept out to one of the lakes there. She pulled them right out. She was pregnant herself at the time. Yeah. So good for her. The second story is about a dude who was a lifelong screw up, like just an absolute high school dropout with a legendary rap sheet. He actually turned it all around, and now he is a lawyer working for a law firm. And it was a kind of a heartwarming story between him and a judge who decided not to put him away for the rest of his life because, he was caught making crack cocaine. And he could very easily be in jail.
Yeah, I think both of these stories actually take place in Michigan.
Yeah. So once again, you can vote for either Alyssa or what's this other guy's name? Gibby said my vote's for Howard. The other guy's name's Howard.
It's Edward Martell.
Edward Martell, gotcha. Oh, yeah, there it is. Sorry. I usually highlight that, and I need to. So there you go. Your dudes of the week. Is it Alyssa or Edward? Edward, the screw-up who became a lawyer after years and years of, being a screw-up. And then Alyssa, who's saving a bunch of kids off the First Street Beach Pier in Manistee County, Michigan. That sounds like a good place. My vote for Dude of the Week death match is Alyssa, says Sean. Edward gets my vote, says Jeremy. Michael, I also got plenty of stories of things I did with ex-girlfriends over the years on the beach that had we been caught, we would have been locked up for sure. You dirty dog, you, Michael. Alyssa gets Wanda's vote. So there's 2 for Alyssa, 1 for Edward. I'm guessing Gibby just made up his own story or just found his own story and is voting for it. That's why he chose Howard.
All right. So
he goes, shit, sorry, Edward.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Let's see, where are we at?
2 for Alyssa, 2 for Edward on the chat.
2 for, okay.
1 more for Alyssa, 1 more for Alyssa.
Okay. Alyssa is now winning.
And 1 more for Alyssa.
Starting to run away with it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, there may be 1 more for Alyssa, too. I think I didn't see Elaine's. And Thomas also voted for Alyssa. Okay. Absolutely slaying it.
Yep. All right, got about 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes.
Ooh-wee.
All right. Got a nice group today on the stream. Thank you guys. Whoever is hanging out, be sure to hang out until the top of the 8 o'clock hour for Torture Tuesday. It's worth the price of admission.
Hey, so part-time member of the Horde, Bob, buddy of mine, he called me up on Saturday. He's like, dude, I got to move this outdoor rug that has been sitting on the side of his house for years now. So backstory is he has this like screened-in patio that had this rug. Years ago, I think I helped him tear it all up.
Okay.
And he threw it on the side of his house. It has been 2 or 3 years.
Ooh.
So it's been sitting there. So he called me up. He's like, dude, can you help me move this rug? And I said, sure. So I come over to his house. He's like, hey, it's infested with bees. And I'm like, what the hell?
I'm out.
So I go over there, and there was just some carpenter bees. There was like a little nest of carpenter bees in there, which I've never seen a nest of carpenter bees before. So we were able to move it. Carpenter bees, they don't really sting. So so it was crazy. I just thought that was funny that he's just like, oh yeah, it's full of bees. I was like, what are you doing to me? Let's see. Horny for smoked meats. Did Cotter run on Saturday? He did.
I did. 2 miles slowly.
We confirmed that this morning, slowly.
And then I took my dog out Monday, and we did a walk jog type thing because I'm trying to get my dog into where we can run together.
Mm-hmm.
So we did like a lap around the lagoon, nice and simple, less than a mile, just to hopefully build him up to where we can run a little farther.
How'd he do?
He did good.
Did he stop at all?
Yeah, he'll stop and be like, oh, I'm going to smell this. So there was that. All right, guys, be right back.
Aaron Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
We are 20 minutes away from the top of the 8 o'clock hour. That's when Torture Tuesday happens. Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce is going to join us. I guess technically the second person to join us for a Torture Tuesday. Catfish Cooley.
Oh, yeah.
Came in for the one chip challenge.
Right.
But we're doing Death Nut version 3 today. At the top of the 8 o'clock hour. Trust me, get on the stream if you can. You're going to be able to watch the whole thing live, Torture Tuesday, at the top of the 8 o'clock hour.
The Dude of the Week Deathmatch. Cool! A shit show! Let's check it out! The Dude of the Week Deathmatch on the Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
I think today's Dude of the Week may be the toughest challenge yet. I think we got 2 really solid contenders.
Yeah, so our first story is out of Manistee County, Michigan. A woman there was sitting on the beach with her kids, just hanging out, having a nice little beach day in Michigan because that's a thing you do in Michigan. And she started hearing these weird sounds. It was kids, 3 kids, a group of children, all under the age of 15, who actually were pulled out into Lake Michigan. And they were just going out deeper and deeper. So this lady ran to the pier. She called 911, but she was like, 911's not going to get here enough time. So she, also pregnant, leans over the pier and hoists up all 3 of these kids, saving their lives. Now, she was like really taken aback by this because she said a little girl looked me in the eyes when I was trying to grab her and said, I'm going to die. She goes, every time I think about it, it makes me cry. But she wound up saving all these kids' lives. She is a Dude of the Week contender this week. Her name is Alyssa DeWitt.
Yeah, that is awesome. Edward Martell is our second contender. Now, back in 2005, Edward was 27 years old. He was a high school dropout, and he had a rap sheet a mile long.
Right.
All kinds of stuff.
Kind of like mine.
He stood in front of a judge, Judge Bruce Morrow. Now, he was under arrest for basically selling and making crack cocaine.
Oh.
He could have gotten 20 years in prison.
Watching too much Breaking Bad.
And this guy would still be in jail right now. However, Judge Morrow said, look, I'm going to give you a 3-year probation, and I'm going to challenge you to return to this court next time you're here with an achievement, such as becoming a corporate executive. Mm-hmm. Now, he goes, I did it half jokingly, but I think Edward Martell knew that I saw something in him, that I believed in him. Now, the 2 stayed in contact for the next 15 years, and Martell struggled. I mean, he did break probation a couple times during those years. However, on May 14th of this year, he stood back in Murrow's courtroom, and he was sworn in as a new member of the Michigan State Bar as a lawyer.
His story is incredible. It's 10 times longer than we have time
it's massive.
for. It's ridiculous, but it is such a great story about a former drug dealer getting a chance and then being sworn in by the judge who sentenced him as a lawyer 16 years later. It's a great story.
So you can vote now on the Cotter and Marshall Show Facebook page or in the chat on the stream. Dude of the Week Death Match, going to announce the winner next. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
All right, guys, thanks again for hanging out on the chat. If you haven't voted already, please vote for the Dude of the Week. You could just type in Alyssa or Edward, and we'll find out who the Dude of the Week is here in just a few moments.
Use the restroom?
How much time we got?
5, 6, 8 minutes?
Yes.
9, maybe?
I will take that amount of time.
The lady. We don't need more lawyers. I get that.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
Oh.
There we go. Cotter cam.
Okay, cool. All right, Marshall is going to use the facility before we get into Torture Tuesday. Dude of the Week Death Match, going to announce the winner here in a couple minutes. Alyssa is running away with it, but we'll see. Could change. Oh, Wanda. I don't know if you're still there, Wanda. Yeah, I didn't know Marshall had a meeting today. If you can do tomorrow, that's great. I don't want to be a pain in the ass, so whatever is easiest for you, really. I mean, we're super easy here. Yeah, thanks, Greg. Yeah, no, once I realized that I screwed up the... Cool, thank you, Wanda. Once I realized I messed up the date that the location of where the hash group was running, I knew if I was going to wait until Saturday afternoon, it was not going to happen, and I did not want to face that Torture Tuesday. So I said, screw it, I'm just going to go out and run. It was not impressive. It was 2 miles, 10 minutes a mile, and I'm actually glad I did this before going to run with the group, because I may run a few more times by myself just to, I don't know, not suck too bad before I run in front of people. No, I didn't. Sorry, I don't know. I was babbling there. Never mind. He answered it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But yeah, so I made it 2 miles. I only kind of died. It's a fine pace. I was happy with it. I was happy with 10 minutes. I expected it to be much slower, so I'm like, all right, that's cool. But we'll see. I hadn't run really in, probably 4 years, 5 years. I don't know, man. It's been so long. It's something I wish I would have stuck with, but I'm too damn lazy. So we'll see. Hopefully I can stick with it this time. And Sunday too. Dude, I was going to. So my plan was, because my dog wakes me up in the morning, I was like, I'm going to get up Sunday and I'm going to run as well. So I'm going to, feel really good about myself. I hurt so bad on Sunday when I woke up. Being out of shape, it sucks because I just hurt. My legs were killing me. I'm like, I'm not going to run. But like I said, I did the run walk thing Monday with the dog. That's the goal, get the dog to where he can do a couple miles with me so I can, go for his walk, run, and run as well. Dude, I saw that. There's no way. I'm not anywhere close to being able to do that. That's just damn impressive. I mean, no. Pull up? Shoot. I haven't done a pull up since high school, and even then it was questionable. Oh, Jeremy's here. All right, Jeremy. I will, once Marshall gets out, I will have him come let you in. We'll be good to go there. Hey, dude, even with the modifiers, no way. I'm not even there yet. Jeremy said here on the chat. There he is. Oh man, guys, like I said, I didn't put 2 thoughts into this Torture Tuesday all weekend. Yes, I would love to feel really good about myself. But no, I didn't put 2 thoughts into this all weekend. Today, now, I'm just regretting every life decision I've ever made. Yesterday's run was in sandals. You're a beast, Greg.
Okay, that was a productive bathroom visit, mostly for the fact that, Jeremy from Hot Sauce was just in the parking lot. And we had just had our Cam, one of our buddies from Savannah Tap House and a listener of the show. He actually was waiting for him in the parking lot so he could buy a bottle of the hot sauce.
It's like a drug deal in the parking lot of the radio station.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give me some of the hot sauce.
All right.
All right, so we've got about 4 minutes. Come in, announce our winner for Dude of the Week Death Match. And then we'll get to it, man. Top of the hour. Torture Tuesday. We got one more Torture Tuesday before we put it on hiatus for the summer? Okay.
Yeah, we'll have one more Torture Tuesday 2 weeks from today, and then that'll be the last one until September.
Yeah.
So we'll take a few months off, mostly for our bodies. We're old. And they're breaking down already. So we'll take a few months off, and then we'll come back early September for more Torture Tuesdays.
Perfect.
I'll be driving to work during the Nut Challenge. Not sure that's a good idea. Well, imagine if you were just doing it like us. It'd be really bad.
That is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Old. I mean, we're not your level old, Greg, but we're, in our own sense old.
Right.
I mean, we'll bow down to the master.
I love that you gave Greg some crap right there. He deserves it. All right, guys. So here's the deal. Let's just go ahead and do it. If you can share the show on social media, I want to hit all-time numbers today.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to be in this much pain, and once again, I woke up 3 times last night just thinking about it. I woke up at 1 o'clock, about 3:30, and then, of course, 4:55, 5 minutes from my alarm. Once again, if I have to go through all this pain, I want all-time numbers on the show.
Yeah,
and right now, our numbers are healthy, right?
Yeah.
But I want all-time numbers. So if you could share the show, email a friend with the link. I don't give a S, all right? Let's hit all-time numbers. Say, hey, watch this. Some dudes I kind of know are doing some stupid stuff that we may do in the future together. Once again, we're doing Death Nut Challenge 3, but share the show. Just hit the share button. I don't care how it works. Just do it. Pretty please, with sugar on top.
All right, we got about 2.5 minutes.
To what? Oh, death. Good.
No, yeah. Dude of the week. We've got another few minutes, before we have to suffer. So we still have time to just run and leave the show.
Yeah. And then, of course, we do have a few minutes. So if you have any Ask the Magic 8 Ball questions, feel free to hit me up in the chat, and I'll answer as many as I can before we hit Torture Tuesday. The truth of the matter is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk afterwards.
Yeah, like I said, I get doing it at 8. We have a bigger audience at 8 than we do at 9. So, it makes sense to do something like that here. But we still have an hour and a half of the show after that. Trivia, quizzed in the face, Marshall's music news. I did a super easy quizzed in the face just because I didn't want to think. I don't want to think during that. And I'm asking you the question.
Yeah.
I don't want to think.
So actually, just you know what the second half of the show sounds like? A lot of work for me.
You know what? I could be challenged in trivia. You don't know.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's not going my way. Charles, fuckers, I shared. That a boy. Thank you. Yeah, share this around. Torture Tuesday coming up here in I'll say 10-ish minutes. So Jeremy's just sitting out in the hallway, hanging. He brought his girlfriend. He brought another guy. I think he's his tattoo guy. I think he wanted to come and hang out. So they're hanging out in the lobby. We'll bring them in just before Torture Tuesday begins. Magic 8 Ball, will Cotter and Marshall survive Torture Tuesday? That's a great question, right? Thank you.
I don't like that question.
It is decidedly so.
Okay, good. Okay. I like the question. Never mind. I take that back.
My question: will we be the same after this Torture Tuesday? Without a doubt. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll recover well from this.
I like this. Okay.
Greg says, I shared. Sharing is caring. Thanks, buddy.
I should probably get some.
Thanks, Sandy.
Some napkins.
Yeah, we'll grab that stuff once we hit break.
All right. Got about 35 seconds.
Ooh, shared on the Low Country Biker page. Thanks, Elaine.
I like it.
Yeah, if we're going through hell, I want some all-time numbers, guys. Sorry.
All right, guys. Be right back.
Cotter and Marshall. Rock 106.1.
We are just over 1 month away from the Rock 1061 20th anniversary concert with Connect Savannah. Goes down to Trustees Garden, downtown Savannah, Saturday, July 3rd. Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, two great local bands, Lilac and Whaleboat. This is going to be so much fun.
And tickets are on sale right now for it. So go and buy your tickets. Pretty please with sugar on top.
Yes.
Rock1061.com or etix.com.
So it is the 20th anniversary show for Rock 1061, Saturday, July 3rd. We've got Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, along with local bands Lilac and Whaleboat. Like Marshall said, get those tickets now.
The Dude of the Week Deathmatch.
Cool! A freak show! Let's check it out!
The Dude of the Week Deathmatch on the Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
All right, up first in the Dude of the Week death match, Alyssa DeWitt. 5 months pregnant, hanging out Lake Michigan. She's there with her family. Here's screaming coming from the water. This lady saved 3 kids, all under the age of 15, from drowning.
Yeah, so she pulled them out of the water, and then the cops showed up. 911. They pulled up to save the day after she saved the day. But man, this story is incredible. I mean, yeah, she's 5 months pregnant. She went to the hospital afterwards. Her, the baby, absolutely fine, and now she's forever a hero.
Going against Edward Martell, he was basically a lifelong drug dealer at the age of 27, stood in front of a judge, and the judge could have thrown him in prison for 20 years. Instead, gave him 3 years probation and said, look, next time you're in front of me in this courtroom, it better be for something good. Now, that was in 2005. In May of this year, Martell stood in front of that same judge and was sworn in as a lawyer in the state of Michigan.
Pretty awesome turnaround there. It's the reverse Breaking Bad story.
This started close with the voting.
Right.
But then it was a runaway. Alyssa DeWitt, the pregnant mom, saving kids. This week's Dude of the Week.
Congrats, our dude.
All right, coming up, top of the 8 o'clock hour. Marshall, you physically ready?
No.
You emotionally?
Nope. Don't want to do it. Actually, can I bow out? Can I opt out? Is this like a bad email that I don't want to be a part of anymore?
If you could tag in A-Dub, I'd let you opt out, just so I could see A-Dub do it. But there's no way he'll do it.
If he's here, I'm going to ask. I'm just going to throw it out there.
He's not going to. Just because him suffering would be worth you not suffering.
Okay. You haven't given me an out like this in quite some time.
Well, because I think the entertainment value.
It's true.
And he has to complete it. If he taps out, you have to tag back in.
Okay.
Because nobody's sitting here and wussing out after 2.
All right. I hear you.
He's never going to do it. All right. Top of the 8 o'clock hour. Marshall, myself, and Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce taking the Death Nut version 3.0 challenge. Get on the stream. Watch it live. Torture Tuesday, top of the hour. Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
Jessica, so excited to see Iceman, a.k.a. Jeremy Bauer of MF Hot Sauce, kill this challenge. I expect Jeremy to do really, really well with this challenge.
Now, I mean, that's the question. I mean,
he's a hot sauce guy.
Well, obviously he makes hot sauce, but is he a heat guy? I mean, I think he's done some other challenges, right? Did he say he did some? So
yeah, I think so.
All right, so we have, let's see, we probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 8 to 9 minutes before the first break. So there's what, 6 or 5?
So there are 5 levels. There's the Are You Ready for This? The Party is Starting. Question Your Commitment. Boom. Fire it up. And the Death Nut.
So how do we want to break it down? We have 3 breaks. Do we want to try to get it all in on this first and second, and then third we can talk about how we're feeling?
I don't know. I think you want to do,
or do we want to stretch it out and eat during each break?
I think you want to do 2, 2, and 1, right?
That's fine.
I think, yeah, you do 2, 2, and 1, and then if you want to see us really, if you want to hear that, see, you want to see the after, you want to see it more than you want to hear it, I guess. I mean, you want to do that, join the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't film last time we did the Death Nut, and we'll go over kind of the effects it had before we start. Last time we did the Death Nut, it wrecked me. I mean, seriously wrecked me. And I didn't film, and I kind of regret it. I will film this year if it's bad. All right, I'm going to have to fire up the delay for this, though, because I don't trust any of us. Kill program. And turn that back on. All right. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Customers can save big with Progressive, but your other expenses won't just disappear. Are those clubs going to help you when the hot water heater dies? Also,
all right. We should be back on the stream and not on the air. I make no promises.
We're definitely on the stream.
That's good. Check.
We're playing audio from... There it is. Okay.
What?
We did have the commercials running on the stream.
Yeah, I just did that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so I do have rules for.
Okay, see, I thought there were rules, and I don't think we follow them because one of these challenges you're supposed to wait like 5 minutes in between. We can't do that.
Right. For here it says 30 seconds.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, we could totally do that.
Yeah, we'll totally do that.
Okay, yeah. One of them I thought you had to wait because they wanted you to sit there and suffer. Sorry, guys, we can't do that.
Yeah, there's six total rules. What I will do is I'm gonna bounce out for 2 seconds. So it does say to open the open bag with scissors. So I'm going to give you a pair of scissors.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab Jeremy a pair of scissors. Let's see. What else do we have? It says wait 30 seconds between each level of nut, which is totally fine. We're going to wait definitely more between levels 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. After consuming level 5, the death nut, you must endure the burn for 5 minutes to complete the challenge. That's definitely not going to happen.
Oh yeah, because you're technically not supposed to take anything in between. You're supposed to just suck it up and do it without.
Right.
So you're already saying you're not going to officially do the challenge because you're going to.
Oh, I'll probably eat ice cream way prior to the death nut.
No, I probably will too. I ain't going to lie.
I'm so excited to watch Jeremy MF Hot Sauce Surfer suffer. Yes. All right, guys. So here's the deal. I'm going to bounce off the stream for just a second. Cotter's going to stick around. I'm going to go grab a pair of scissors. I'll probably grab Jeremy as well. And then I'm going to see if Tony is next door. If she is, I'm going to grab some ice cream and throw in here too.
Okay.
How much time do we have?
We still have, we still have about, I could put a longer song in. Right now we're at about 4 minutes.
Okay.
I can put a long, I'll throw in it's only going to give us another minute or so, but there we go.
Okay.
Give us another minute. All right, guys. Marshall is out checking on the ice cream. It's going to be very much needed as we get closer to the top of the hour. Our delay is on. Jeremy's going to be here shortly. Okay. Now, there is an obscene amount of nuts in this bag. When we first did the first couple, there were only like 3. Okay. Are we eating the whole bag? Because this is supposed to be made to share, right? Oh, this is the 2-player version. Okay. So we doing half the bag?
I don't know. Where's the open bottle of Torture Blues?
It's in the fridge in my office. What's up, man?
Morning, sunshine.
Whew. We will be sunlight, just on fire here in a bit. All right, Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce is here. Oh, PBJ time.
And your fave.
Dude, that pineapple on pizza is legit, man.
We're trying.
So good.
Oh, all right. Hey, spicy.
All right, we got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So yeah, this is like the 2-person version because the first time it had like 3 nuts in here. This has got like a bag of.
Yeah, that's a satchel.
I mean, that's obscene.
Well,
This whole challenge is obscene. All right.
This will be my first
So
one.
so technically, to actually succeed in the challenge, you have to eat. You eat them. You wait 30 seconds and move on. We will have to wait a little bit longer in between some because we'll have commercials and stuff. We want to do it all live on the air. Then after you eat the death nut, you're supposed to wait 5 minutes before consuming anything.
Yeah, there we go.
Marshall's kind of already thrown in the towel saying he's going to eat ice cream throughout the entire challenge. So we'll have to see how I'm feeling, how frisky I'm feeling, if I'm going to actually live up to the challenge of waiting the 5 minutes afterwards. I'll try, maybe.
I will ride it out with you as long as I can.
We did. Have you done the toe of Satan?
No.
This After Effect wise, the Death Nut challenge is the worst challenge I've ever done. Messing you up after.
Yeah.
Toe of Satan is the worst one I have ever done during the challenge because you just have to keep it in your mouth for 5 minutes. I wouldn't have made it, but Marshall did it, so I'm like, well, I'm not going to puss out now. So it's the only reason I hung the whole time. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We still have to. We'll see how it goes. We got plenty. We'll happily share.
I mean, you do have my face tattooed on you. I feel like you should.
Ice cream bars too.
Oh, you really thought this one through.
Well, we had Bluebell swing by for free ice cream samples, so this actually works out well now. All right, we got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes.
What am I missing?
Maybe gloves?
Not
necessarily.
I don't have gloves.
Don't touch your eyes, boys.
Oh, I know. All right, so what have we established? Are we eating the whole pack? Are we eating half the pack?
I don't know. What did you guys talk about? I've been getting everything else. You guys were supposed to do that one thing.
I feel like the first couple, I'm okay with. The whole pack's probably, I feel like it's a good precursor to get you into the pain level.
Right.
God, that is so many.
That's what I'm saying, because it's the two-person version. I think we only do half.
Okay, I think that's fair.
I'm good with half. Now, how are we going to get our hot sauce on these? We're just going to dump some in each, cut off the top, dump a little hot sauce in, mix it up?
No, I'm gonna put it. You have to put it on at least one nut. So I'm gonna take one nut and I'm gonna put a little hot sauce on it, pop it, and then I can pop the others. I guess I don't know. However you want.
Don't worry, I brought my own.
Let's see.
That's not too bad.
Greg goes, you just have to keep it in your mouth for 5 minutes. Is this prom night, Cotter?
That's what my gym teacher told me. I thought it was fine. It's normal, right?
Wait, is that not how you're supposed to do it?
It's normal, right?
All right, so we'll do the first 2 levels on this break. Okay. I'll do the description for them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cool. So I'll describe the rules and then the each level. And we'll do it like
gloves.
that.
You want gloves?
Yeah, I'll take gloves.
Probably not a bad idea.
You're the best.
Jeremy, bite it.
Perfect, thank you.
Look at us. Look at us being professionals. I'm gonna double glove it up.
Double bag it. I like
Yeah,
your
you got
style.
indeed. If you don't double bag it, are you even trying?
All right, guys. Gonna be right back. All right, the time is now. If you haven't jumped on the stream, you got to do it. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It is Torture Tuesday. Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce in studio.
Hey, Jeremy.
Good morning.
Death Nut version 3 challenge. You've never done the Death Nut, right, Jeremy?
I've not, nope.
All right, so Marshall and I have done the Death Nut. My personal experience when it comes to long-term lasting effects, there has not been a worse challenge for me.
This is the worst.
This is by far the worst. Now, intensity-wise, while you're doing it, Toe of Satan, still by far the worst.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to kicking your butt afterwards, this one takes no prisoners.
So how we're going to do the Death Nut Challenge version 3.0 today. Once again, our good friends the Blazing Foods people sent these to us so we could do them. is we're going to do 2 levels per break. We'll take like a break. We'll play some songs or commercials, and then we'll wrap up with the final Death Nut, which is over 16 million Scoville units, Cotter.
Stupid. So stupid. How is that scientifically possible?
Now, because we're also dumber than you might expect.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very dumb. What we're going to do is each level is we're actually going to put some of our brand new hot sauce brought to you by Jeremy at MF Hot Sauce. We're holding it up to the live stream right now. It's called Torture Blues Day. Became available just last week. It's a blueberry maple bacon hot sauce with chocolate ghost pepper. Now, Jeremy, you thought to yourself, wow, how could I really screw the guys over? Let's put in more peppers. So there are 7 different peppers actually in this hot sauce.
Yes, there are.
And it is delicious, first and foremost. And, of course, available right now. Just contact Jeremy at MF Hot Sauce on Facebook or Instagram. But right now, we need to get right into it because people aren't looking and watching us and listening to us because they like us. They want to hear us in pain, Cotter. So let's go ahead and kick off with level 1. Level 1, the heat level is described as mild.
Their mild is not your average mild. Their mild is pretty damn hot just to start.
Yes. So once again, guys, we'll go ahead and take your scissors, and this is how they officially want it. You got to cut open the top. Level 1 is entitled, Are You Ready for This? It's a special blend of Carolina Reaper. What is this called? Carolina Reaper Datil peppers and the deliciously warm West Indies Scotch bonnets. Now, these are made for 2 people. There are a bunch of nuts in these. We're only going to take about, I don't know, half or so. So I'm going to put half of my hand right here on the live stream so you guys see that. And then I'm just going to dab a little of our brand new, once again, our hot sauce done by MF Hot Sauce. Jeremy here in the studio doing it with us on these nuts. Yes, these nuts.
Okay, you're going to have to pass the hot sauce over here.
Okay, just drop some hot sauce on.
Thanks to Tony for hooking us up with the gloves.
Thank you, Tony.
And for storing our ice cream for the past 2 weeks.
Okay, all right, guys.
All right, ready, guys?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's nice.
See, the first, this is the same thing that happened last time. First 2 levels, the taste, they get you in because, like, man, that really tastes really good.
Right.
And then as it goes, obviously hotter, it just tastes horrible later on.
I mean, that's a heck of a mild.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's still warm to the tongue.
Yep.
The nuts,
Delicious.
just really, really good. Nice, like sweet taste to them, crunchy. But there is quite a bit in each and every pack that they give you. I mean, when they say this is 2-person, I think this is like 6 people.
Dude, the first 2 challenges had 3 peanuts per package. I mean, that was it. They load that up.
Yeah, I mean, there must be at least 10 nuts in each one of these packs.
That's for sharing. Sharing is caring. So if anybody out there would like to have some of these, let me know.
All right, so the heat is definitely there.
Yeah, it's there.
Definitely pertinent. It is now definitely like pulsating on my tongue. I'm feeling it.
That's not bad.
Now, once again, this challenge, you got to wait 30 seconds in between each time you eat. Now, I think we've pretty much eclipsed 30 seconds.
I think we're good.
You want to go ahead and dive into level number 2. Now, guys, level number 2, the heat level is medium. Now, they call level 2, the party is starting. Now, this is Carolina Reaper.
You okay?
Yep, just a tiny little bit. The Butte Jolokia Ghost Pepper and a Wicked 7-pot Brain Strain Pepper. So, once again, this is level number 2 of the Death Nut Challenge 3.0, brought to you by Blazing Foods.
It's getting hot, guys. Sorry, my mouth is already getting hotter.
3 of the 4 hot peppers in the hot sauce in this one.
Oh, nice.
So, hey.
So it should pair well.
It should pair well,
It should pair really well with the hot sauce. I'm going to say, guys, these are some large nuts.
Yeah, these nuts are large.
Okay.
Hold on. Drop some our hot sauce on there. Torture Blues Day available now.
All right, you ready, guys?
Ooh.
Aye, captains. Let's do it.
Cheers. Once again, nice flavor. When the initial heat is not too bad, but you know it's coming.
Actually kind of toned down that first one a little bit.
Yeah. That's really good. I mean, the flavor on that is delicious.
It's hot. Don't get us wrong. It's hot.
It's definitely warm, guys. I get a lot.
Yeah, but that was much more palatable, even compared to the first one. So
that just tastes good.
We're 2/5 of the way done.
Oh, dude, I already screwed up. I just did the 3.
Oh, Sick brag, dude.
No, that was me, dude.
Yeah, you skipped level 2.
Apparently, yeah. That's what the hot sauce guy does. He just skips 2.
All right.
Oh.
So you'll come back. You'll do level 2. It's
Jeremy
fine.
looks like he's dying.
We'll come back and hit level 3. All right, guys.
How did I screw that up?
It is the Death Nut Challenge version 3.0. We've got 3 more levels to go, including the Death Nut. With 16 million on the Scoville?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, more of it coming up. Torture Tuesday. Here's Aaron Jones and Mercy. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
I'm definitely feeling that. Jeremy, how'd you skip level 2?
I don't know. I look down, I'm chewing. I look down, I see 2 unopened.
Yeah, what job? Do level 2 with us.
Well, you said it wasn't that bad.
I mean,
Or is it? Are you changing your mind?
it's getting there.
Okay.
I'm definitely going back to 2.
All right. All right, so the heat is definitely there on my tongue.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
No, I'm definitely feeling this. Now, guys, we have 3 more levels. The next level, which Jeremy decided to completely alpha us and do before us, it's called the heat level is called Getting There, and level 3 is called Question Your Commitment. I'm guessing to the challenge itself. So you're so committed, you're like, screw this.
I went for it.
Yeah, so it's a little hot.
Yeah, it's definitely
Not
warm,
bad.
guys.
Not bad.
Ugh.
And the great part is, guys, I got some sun this weekend. This is actually, I think, mostly sun red on my face as opposed to just heat red on my face.
All right. Whew. All right, so that's really, I mean, it's hot. Don't get me wrong, but it's not too bad yet. And that's what scares me, because I think they're really going to amp up these next 3. So, we have a preview here of what's going to come.
Quick question. My mouth is quite dry. Can I have a drink of water? Is that okay?
It's not going to help you at all.
No, my mouth is just dry. It's like very dry. I feel like
I say yes. I mean, that's fine. Just gonna have a sip of water.
Is it okay if I do the Red Bull? It's already
fine.
open. Okay.
I'm just gonna say yes because I may do the same here in a bit. Because I'm gonna attempt.
Yeah, I just had like a nut stuck in the back of my throat. Something very crazy. Very relatable to everyone.
So, because I'm going to attempt to make it through the challenge, including the 5 minutes after.
Yeah.
I don't think I will, but I'm going to attempt.
I love Sean goes, Jeremy said, this is my show now. I am the Cotter and Marshall Show.
I own you.
All right. All right, guys.
Yeah, it's just like the waiting on the heat. And Jeremy, it's probably 10 times worse for you.
It's chilling.
Now, sorry, I may have missed it. Have you done mini heat challenges? Not just Death Nut Challenge. Have you done other heat challenges?
I have done absolutely 0 challenges. I heard that earlier, and I was like, no, this is absolutely false information.
I thought you had talked about doing some.
I've talked about maybe doing
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, I have a nut stuck in my back of my throat. Catholic boys' school.
Ooh.
Sorry.
All right, we got about 45 seconds, guys.
It's getting real bubbly in there, guys.
Oh, dude, and the next level too. It's you can tell the color on the seasoning has changed in the nuts. It's definitely a darker red.
Yeah, those some darker nuts. They actually look a lot like mine.
You should get that looked at.
Wait, really? Is that bad?
Is that because of the sun?
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. This is Torture Tuesday. Today is the day you hop on the stream to check out the misery in person. You can watch the entire thing. We've got Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce in studio with us. We are taking the Death Nut Challenge version 3.0.
Yeah.
We are through the first 2 levels. Jeremy is into the 3rd level because he just skipped the 2nd.
He alphaed us for no reason. I thought we were friends. What's up, dude?
I can't read 1 through 5. I'm good at letters, not with numbers.
Here's what scares me, because you and I are doing okay right now.
Yeah.
You look a little bit more in pain, so this is future us.
Yeah.
After version 3, because we now know what it looks like.
I hate future us. I want it. Can I opt out of this?
No.
Are you sure?
It's kicking in though. Like the chemicals in the brain are like kicking in. It's not. It's
Yeah, you're hitting some endorphins
overpowering.
now.
It's the whole tattoo syndrome.
You had the opportunity to get A-Dub.
He wasn't here.
Okay,
he wasn't here. All right. So here's the deal. We're going into heat level number 3 now. There's a total of 5. This one's entitled Getting There. And, excuse me, that's the heat level. And this one's called Question Your Commitment. So you're questioning your commitment on whether you want to finish this or not. We're fully committed, especially Jeremy, because he already did this one. He's going back to level 2. Oh. Now, this one has Carolina Reaper, 7-pot Dugula, and a double shot of Boot Jocula Ghost Peppers. Those are just tough names. I didn't graduate mostly high school, so I apologize for not being able to say anything.
I do letters, you do numbers.
Perfect.
The nose on these are horrible.
Are they?
Just horrible.
Hold on. I'm opening up mine right now.
I didn't smell mine.
Oh, you shouldn't. Don't do it.
I do.
All right. So once again, not only are we doing the Death Nut Challenge, we are topping these nuts with our brand new hot sauce, Torture Blues Day. Jeremy put together this hot sauce for us. Available now. Hit him up on Facebook or Instagram. You can buy a bottle of it, 2-ounce bottle. It is a blueberry maple bacon hot sauce with chocolate ghost pepper and 6 other. Oh my gosh, I put so much hot sauce on mine. Sorry. I got some. Okay. On these nuts. It's an amazing hot sauce. Once again, available for purchase. Oh my gosh, are you guys ready to do this?
Let's do it. Level 3.
Level 3.
Level 2 for Jeremy.
Boom.
Cheers. Yeah, the flavor is starting to deteriorate negatively. It's now just more about heat.
Mine tasted great.
I can confirm it was very good.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the heat is definitely kicking in. Level 3. We're doing the Death Nut Challenge 3.0. Our friends at Blazing Foods hooked us up. They're the best. They also like us. They also like us so much they sent us a bunch of other challenges, which I'm sure we'll get to in the future.
That's a good one.
Okay, that one. It's surprisingly because that one the initial heat wasn't bad,
right?
But now in the back of my throat, the back of my tongue, the heat level has just upped immensely.
Please look, guys, look me in the eyes. Am I dead?
You might be.
I'm not feeling all of it.
Okay.
I have not seen you leave your body yet.
Okay.
All right.
Just checking. Am I alive?
I think so. All right, so we've got 2 more levels to go.
Yep.
I think we've waited 30 seconds.
All right, let's jump into level 4. Level 4.
Four, Jeremy.
Four this time, yeah.
Yeah, level 4.
5 and I'm out the door. Bye, guys.
Level 4 is entitled Oh Hell Yes Hot. And it's called Boom Fire It Up. It's double the Carolina Reaper, double shot of 7-pot brain strain. Oh, the heat's hitting me. Oh my gosh. And a massive hit of Trinidad Moruga Scorpion Peppers.
We have the yellow Moruga Scorpion Pepper in the
hot sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
So we got the cousin.
So the dust on this one is just vicious. Oh, dear Lord. This is the first. Oh, dear Lord.
All right. So once again, doing the Death Nut Challenge 3.0, level 4 right now out of 5. We're going to take level 4, and then we're going to take a break. All right, everyone dabbed our beautiful Torture Blues Day sauce on their nuts.
Yep.
On these nuts. Perfect.
I have
All right.
moist nuts.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
I
Okay.
hate it.
The intensity on this one is like 10-fold, 100-fold over the previous 3 combined.
I think I'm just dead. I don't think I feel heat anymore.
It's like the waiting room in the gates of hell.
Okay, I feel heat again.
Oh, God.
I'm alive.
There it is.
I'm alive, guys.
Oh, my God.
Okay. All right. So the intensity of the heat on that one is way higher.
It's so bad.
Okay. The flavor, once again, as the flavor gets worse, the heat goes up.
Yeah.
That tastes like ass. It's hot as hell.
Yeah, once again,
Jeremy's shaking over here.
level 4 or 5 of the Death Nut Challenge 3.0. Connor, now we just have to wait because we have commercials to play. You can watch us on the live stream right now. Suffer. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Watch us on the live stream. We'll come back. Yes, we still have one more level. That is 16 million Scoville units, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hooray.
Torture Tuesday. The Death Nut is next.
God.
Cotter and Marshall. Rock 106.1.
It's hot.
All right, sweating starting.
All right, I'm going to dump the song, so we're not going to sit through commercials and a song. I'm swapping out gloves just so I don't get the powder all over the board. Oh, dear Lord, guys. Okay, this is where the heat kicks in. This is where it sucks. because the initial heat on them is not bad, but it's letting it just sit there. I'd rather just dive right into the death nut and get it over with.
That sucks. That sucks a lot.
Okay. There's nothing pleasant here, guys.
One trip around the world.
All right.
I don't have to do a lot of talking. This is real nice. This is my radio show.
It's all right, Mama. See it. I totally understand. Oh my God.
I'm coming. Wait, no, my mom's still alive. Shit.
Okay. Here's the crappy part, man. We got to sit here for 3 minutes
3 minutes?
because we got commercials.
Oh yeah, that's like stuff.
All right. Who do you guys? Are you gonna wait 5 minutes after eating the death nut? Are you gonna try?
I'm in.
I don't know. I'm just sweating in my eyes. I'm not crying.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What was that one called?
That one was.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Boom! Fire it up. Oh hell yeah, it's hot. Can you get some more napkins, please? Please, pretty please, pretty please. We got ice cream, Tony. We got it. So we're going to try to make it through the challenge without eating the ice cream. The challenge is 30 seconds between round, 5 minutes after you eat the death nut.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling it right here already, guys.
Oh, are you? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm still.
I felt like I just ran as much as you did. I mean, quicker because I would run faster than that.
Okay. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Heat's subsiding a little bit for me.
A little bit.
Starting to come down.
Stacey, you want to try some?
I'll do one.
Yeah. Which level? What are you here? Which level do you want?
Here.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Here.
I'm a pansy. Give me only the baby one.
No, this is level 4.
Level 4?
Yeah.
Just do one.
There you go. Stacy from Hot 98.3 in studio. Just gave her a level 4.
Cheers.
My mom's on the phone, so that'll be good. Here we go.
Bye.
Then we'll have the whole packet of that.
That tastes good, though. Like,
Okay. All right. Heat is subsiding a little bit.
It's coming down.
oh,
All right.
No.
You spit it out. Stacy spit hers out. All right.
If it's any consolation, that's where we're at, guys.
Okay. So, Marshall, honest question.
No. Lies.
Is this as bad as version 2 and 1? I want to say no, right?
I don't remember at this point. We've done so many hot challenges.
Got like lightheaded a little bit.
Yeah.
Feeling that.
Yeah, I'm starting to get more lightheaded. I'm starting to come out of the utter burn. And like I'm sweating, but like a bit light. Like the endorphins are definitely kicking in.
Yeah, agreed 100%.
You know, we do have Billy here with us, the man that got the tattoo. I think it's only fair if he tries at least one of these.
Yeah, I mean, do we have time? We're on the stream. Do we have more than a minute?
We've got about a minute and a half.
I'll be getting ready for that. Billy, you ready for one nut?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little lightheaded. Should I be lightheaded? I've never been lightheaded in a heat challenge before.
Right there.
No, we're fine. Everything's fine, guys.
Everything's fine.
I've never been lightheaded before.
Once again, and just so everyone knows, this is just not the Death Nut Challenge. We are pouring Torture Blues Day, our brand new hot sauce that has 7 peppers in it, on top of it.
All right, guys. So here's where things get real. So Death Nut, they didn't even give us the Scoville on the other ones. 16 million on the Scoville unit for this. Dude, I'm lightheaded. Yeah. I've never been lightheaded in one of these challenges before. That makes me a bit nervous. Ain't gonna lie. Ooh. All right.
Okay, we're coming down.
The heat's coming down, but dude, I'm lightheaded.
Elaine, I'm watching 3 grown men cry. You are.
Yes, you are. Okay.
I heard that.
You're just having a stroke. It's okay. I don't think it's okay, Greg. I don't think it's okay.
I think it's great.
Maybe this is just like a practice stroke. we're just working our way through it. So when we all have our real strokes, we'll know how to get through it.
All right, guys, we're going to be right back. Torture Tuesday, Cotter and Marshall show.
We're fine.
Death Nut Challenge 3.0. Jeremy from MF Hot Sauce in studio. Okay,
Jeremy.
Here's the problem, guys.
Yeah.
The heat is subsiding, not the problem. I am literally lightheaded.
Yeah.
I have never been lightheaded in a heat challenge before.
Ooh, don't pass out.
So I'm a little worried.
Ooh, pass out. Better ratings.
I'm a little worried, guys, as we head into the final round, the Death Nut.
All right, so the Death Nut, guys, just so you know, is 16 million Scoville units. A habanero pepper is 250,000. Just to give you some context in regards to how hot this nut is going to be. It is 3 times the Carolina Reaper powder, 2 times the Maruga Scorpion, a blast of the wicked hot 7-pot Primo pepper, and a sprinkle of pure, all-natural evil. 16 million Scoville capsaicin crystals. Once again, we're doing the Death Nut Challenge 3.0. This is the final nut.
Sorry, guys.
Are you going to puke?
No. All right, so here's the question. To officially complete this challenge, after you eat this, you must wait 5 minutes. Are we all in to at least attempt that?
Yeah, I'm willing to attempt that. We do have emergency items on the table. We have Bluebell Crunch Bars and chocolate sheet cake ice cream. I did not bring any spoons in. I thought about that.
I'll just dive right in. I don't care.
Fist that ice cream, guys. All right, so once again, the rule is you got to cut open your little sack of nuts.
Oh my God.
Once again, these are for multiple people, so we're only pouring about half the bag in because this is the 2-person edition. And then once again, because we're dumb, we're putting our very own hot sauce, which has 7 different peppers in it as well. Oh, I'm starting to feel in my stomach, guys.
I am too.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay.
Putting Torture Blues Day, just so you know, available now. Find Jeremy on Facebook and Instagram at MF Hot Sauce and message him to buy a bottle. Okay, everyone, pour a little Torture Blues Day on.
It's on, and if you guys want to watch this, get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Even if you miss us eating this, the after effects are going to be golden.
And
worth it.
If I live through this day, I will post up a Torture Tuesday video by the end of the day, hopefully.
All right, guys, after we eat this, I'm going to start the timer for 5 minutes. Are you guys ready?
No.
No.
All right. This is the Death Nut. Cheers.
Torture Tuesdays.
Oh, dear God.
That's really chewy.
Oh, the heat right away is greater. Oh. Oh.
Oh, see, that was fine.
Oh, that was fine?
Oh, that was the number. That was the number 1 nut. Sorry.
Oh, the taste on that is so disgusting. You through, Marshall? I'm starting the timer.
I'm dead.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Am I dead?
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
That
was horrific.
That is hot. That is not tasty and hot.
No,
hot.
it tastes horrible.
So my stomach is starting to explode, guys. Like it's so hot in my stomach. I have not eaten anything today. I've drank 1.5 Red Bulls. Jeremy's kicking the garbage can towards my way because he probably wants me to puke. Not going to puke, I don't think. But this is horrific. This is a train wreck of heat challenge in my mouth. Don't cough. Makes it worse.
Oh, dude, I'm so lightheaded right now. 4.5 minutes left. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to play a song. We're going to let this time roll. Get on the stream now. Watch it live. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You'll get all of the suffering. We'll give you guys an update in 4 minutes. Bad Wolves and Zombie, Torture Tuesday, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Heat's really kicking in, guys. Heat's really kicking in.
Okay.
Oh, that is not.
Oh, God. Okay.
Every breath I take, it gets hotter.
That's the crappy part. So when I first took it, first ate it, you're like, oh, that's not bad. The heat's not bad. The heat's not bad at all. The heat's horrible, guys. It's really kicking in. 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes.
Ah.
Oh my God.
Ah. Ah.
Will you stop jumping around? You did this last time. Sit, or you're gonna die.
Okay. Don't cough. Don't cough. It makes it worse. Okay. Coughing made it worse, guys. Coughing made it worse. 3 minutes. Sorry if you're watching the stream. We're not very talkative.
Oh my God.
I'm drooling. I can't help it.
I'm feeling it in my stomach now, guys. Like, I want to puke. Thank you. All right. 2.5 minutes. We about timed it perfect. When this song's done, our 5 minutes is done.
This one's for you, Catfish.
Oh, God. 2 minutes.
My hands are tingly.
2 minutes.
I know. My hands are shaking.
My hands are numb and they're tingly.
So lightheaded. So lightheaded.
Lightheaded.
I've never.
This tingle, though. This tingle's coming from somewhere.
Oh, that was a bad idea. It has invaded. Minute and a half. Minute and a half.
My hands are tingling.
My hands are tingling.
I don't think I can
so
use them
hard.
anymore.
I don't know why. I don't know why they're tingling.
All right. I know, sorry, Gibby. I know we're quiet. We're suffering though. I don't know what else to say. My tongue is on fire.
Ooh-wee.
On fire.
Oh dear.
All right, according to my timer, we got a minute. My clock shows 2. Greg, how does it show 2? Mine's a minute. All right, fine, Greg. We'll take your 2.
Yeah, well, -1.
All right, we got about 45 seconds left, guys. We're gonna come back on the show. All right, we'll be right back. Be right back. Aha! It is the Connor Marshall Show, Torture Tuesday, Death Nut Challenge 3.0. I'm sorry, everybody on the stream, we were really quiet because just talking, the heat picks up just now talking. It has invaded every, spit gland I have. All right. Okay, so we've made 5 minutes, right? Right?
Yeah, I think we made 5 minutes.
We've made 5 minutes. We officially accomplished the Death Nut version 3.0 challenge. Is that spit or snot hanging in your face, Marshall?
It's bad.
All right, I'm cracking open water.
Making you do it first.
It was so bad, guys. It was so bad. I had an out-of-body experience. I, left the building. Everything. My nose is draining. I'm spitting all over.
At all.
No, water never helps.
No.
Thank you to Blazing Foods for hooking us up with the Death Nut 3.0 challenge. I don't know if we sold it very well.
Guys, it's miserable. It's miserable is the only way to describe it. It's absolutely miserable. Jeremy, how you feeling?
I'm ready for where's round 6?
Thankfully, no, we're at round 6. Oh, guys, this was outstanding. Hey, let's congratulate each other with some Bluebell Crunch Bar wrap. Ice cream bars.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congrats, Bluebell. Thank you for hooking us up. That was very nice of you.
So here's the thing. They're going to come out with a version 4 eventually. Are we down to do version 4 eventually?
I think we have to.
We do. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching the stream.
It was so good.
That was absolutely miserable. Here's the thing. There is no Are You Smarter Than Community College Dropout trivia today. Sorry. We're just not mentally, physically ready. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, any final thoughts from Torture Tuesday, Death Nut version 3.0?
I highly recommend everyone try it. It's so easy.
I will never be making a Death Knot hot sauce, so we can never worry about that, because that was insane.
Yeah, Torture Blues Day, our hot sauce, very palatable, very delicious. You put out breakfast burritos. You did this weekend.
Yeah, it was great. It was so good. Guys, all right, the show continues next. We're just going to hang out. We're going to eat some ice cream. You can still get the stream right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. We are in misery. Rock 106.1.
These crunch bars are delicious. Can I see a napkin, please? Yeah. We're getting a phone call.
I'm not taking it. I don't care. Sorry.
All pleasure.
Don't care.
Yeah, take the phone call. Let's take it, man.
Okay. Let me see. Rock 106.1, hello.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Misery right now. What's up?
We're doing great, man. What's up?
Oh, fantastic.
that was a loaded question, man. I'm sorry, man.
Okay.
I've been praying for y'all through the whole thing, brother.
It's okay, man.
Damn it.
It's okay. What's up?
Hey, listen, brother. Sorry to bother y'all, man. This is Bobby. I played the trivia last week, and I think you guys said you were going to give me a call about getting the address and everything to my place to send tickets, and I never got a call. I just wanted to make sure that you guys had that.
Bobby, as long as I don't die, I will call you. No, I got a couple of phone calls to make today, but cheers for calling.
Roger that, man.
No, thank you for the reminder, but
guys, man.
We'll definitely call you, man, as long as we're not dead.
Right on. I hope y'all recoup, man. If you need it, I'll bring you some more Bluebell.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
All right, guys. Thanks, man.
See ya.
Y'all are the bomb.
Ooh, okay. Well, the ice cream definitely helps, guys.
The volume. One nut help.
You're eating a what volume?
Oh, I'm good. I'm coming back.
Jeremy's a beast.
Jeremy's insane.
Do it all again.
He hates himself, where he's like, yeah, I'm just going to do nut one just for the heck of it. Yeah, he's eating level 1 nut of the Death Nut Challenge.
They're pretty good. I'll give it one.
Okay, it's starting to come down, but here's where the real game starts, the digestion.
Oh, dude.
So I feel the heat in my stomach. It came earlier. It's coming back for round 2, and I'm going to have to deal with this all day, guys.
Now, like I said, the Death Nut is horrible and it's hot, but the intensity during the challenge is not the worst. But after effects of any death or any heat challenge we've ever done, by far, this one is the worst.
And just in case you missed it, we did the Death Nut Challenge, but we're so stupid. We put our own hot sauce on top of it, which was it's hot. I mean, it's not like the hottest thing in the world, but I mean, we're dumb. We just put hot on top of hot. What are we thinking?
I don't know. So last time I did the Death Nut version 2, that was the story when I was at the radio station afterwards. Buddy was downtown doing trivia, and he needed a cord. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good. I can get you this cord. No problem. I'll drive down there. I left the radio station on Mall Boulevard.
Thank you, sir.
Got to Abercorn, and I realized if I don't turn around and go back to the radio station, I'm going to crap myself. So I sped through the Kroger parking lot over here on Mall Boulevard, got back to the radio station, and I sat in the bathroom for about half an hour. The after effects are so bad. Jeremy's face. Yeah, dude.
Wait till digestion hits you, dude. Yeah, there is a definite round 2, 4, 7, and 8 of this.
So yeah, glad we're not going to Florida to go pick up a car today.
No, you don't want, dude. You do not want to drive.
So is there a website for the hot sauce, or do I just have to message? You have to message Jeremy.
Yep, message direct on Instagram or Facebook.
That Bluebell's a game changer right there. Thank you guys for dropping that off.
Wanda goes, message him on Facebook, Andrew. There you go. Yep.
So good to meet you, Wanda, by the way. So it was nice enough to take a picture with me and everything.
Wanda's awesome.
Really fantastic.
And guys, thanks for sharing that. We just hit an all-time high on viewers. Yeah.
Nice.
I told you if I have to. Oh man, it's hitting me in the stomach now. It's a literal gut punch in the stomach.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It's sitting now.
You feel it?
Yep, it's there. I wasn't sure I was going to make it through that 5 minutes, though.
Yeah.
We're about 2.5 in. I was like, that's the halfway point? Oh.
Yeah, it was. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting round 2. I don't know how many rounds I'm going through today. Usually it's 3 or 4. Here's round 2 for me. Oh, then stomach pain. It comes in waves, too, because your stomach is just eating those nuts.
That knot just getting pulled a little tighter.
Okay.
I bet that burned.
It burned a little bit. Yeah. Do you think your girlfriend will ever look at us the same? Like, will she ever look at us and go, I want to hang out with all 3 of them at once?
I know that she's not going to be anywhere near me for the next 6 hours.
It's a good idea. Don't.
Oof.
Sorry, guys. We're just surviving right now. What a wild Torture Tuesday that was.
Dude, I'm already feeling it in my stomach. I'm telling you.
I think I'm like 3 minutes ahead of you right now when it comes to the burn, man.
Yeah.
Or behind you. I'm not for sure. Not a math guy. Okay. I'm back to being fine, I think, for a second. I'm just going to like this moment because I know it's not going to last.
Yeah. Dude, my stomach's already feeling it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Jeremy.
Killer, dude. Advice for like a first timer. That was really, really hot.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 3 minutes. We'll do one more because it's going to wrap up the hour anyway.
Sean goes, I screenshot it and sent y'all how it started, how it's going meme.
I love it. Thank you.
We'll look at that here in a little bit.
Oh, it's just you.
I just don't want to live my life at this moment.
Let's just kind of do a quick recap, and then we'll hit the top of the 9 o'clock hour. All right,
sure thing. So we skipped the break there.
We just did. It's basically the whole hour has been Torture Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Because I was not even going to try to do the trivia right now.
If it means anything, when we wrote the show last night, we were going to do trivia today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we really had plans to do trivia.
We did.
It's like what did Mike Tyson say? Is like everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah, and we got punched in the face.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
if you're not eating ice cream, my tongue is still hot.
I think that may be. I think that's the hot challenge I've ever done.
You think so?
With the death nut.
See, especially in the beginning, I think version 2 was hotter. As a whole, I think version 2 was hotter.
I think this is the hottest. My hands literally started shaking and I couldn't do anything. My whole body shut down and my hands were vibrating and tingling. So
hey, W,
hard.
got plenty. You want some?
Oh my God. I had snot coming out of my nose. I had drool.
Still got a little in the beard.
Yeah. I probably do. Oh yeah, I got a lot in my beard. Oh my gosh. The beauty of having a beard. You hide so much stuff in there. Snacks for later. Marshall looks like he slapped on some hooker red lipstick. Oh, guys. Couldn't tell you. More highly recommend this. What?
Between this and the Toe of Satan.
Toe of Satan's the worst one I ever done. This one is.
Hands down.
So I think this is going to be the backside pain on this.
Yeah, this is the worst backside. The worst.
You guys are in trouble.
The worst challenge for me was the Toe of Satan. It was just miserable because it just sits in your mouth for 5 minutes.
We have a meeting at 11 o'clock.
We do. You gonna make it?
Yeah, I think so.
Halfway through, if he stands up and runs.
If I trust me, no problem with that because it won't be coming out in any sort of piece.
It's gonna be brewing.
It's gonna
like coffee, right?
It's gonna look like a jambalaya, okay?
All right, guys.
We're in Jacksonville at the Jumbo Shrimp.
Yeah. We'll be right back. All right. Torture Tuesday, Death Nut Challenge version 3.0 is done. Jeremy, I was going to say, So this was your first heat challenge.
Yeah, that was.
I misunderstood. I thought you said something about doing some in the past. So I apologize, because if you're gonna jump in, you might as well jump in with both feet.
I'm a full body.
Yeah, so I mean, we're not math guys, so the numbers 0 and 1, very difficult for us to like determine that there's a difference. Like, is there a difference? We're not for sure.
Now, here's what's bad about the death nut, at least from personal experience. It is the after effects that really kicks you in the butt.
Yeah, I mean, now the challenge really begins, because we will feel wave after wave of intense heat, because our stomachs are digesting those nuts now, and it's breaking them apart, and it's just releasing more of that capsaicin stuff. I mean, it's just, we're going to feel the Death Nut Challenge probably for the next 6 hours, I would say.
And you have a meeting to go to, Marshall.
At 11 a.m. with the fine folks of Connect Savannah at Trustees Gardens.
Yeah.
Boss just came in. He goes, "You going to make it?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, I plan on being there." But here's the thing. They have amazing bathrooms there.
Oh, really?
They have, like, some of the best bathrooms I've ever been in.
You're going to A-dub Connect Savannah's bathrooms.
I'll tell you what. I hope they're not open to the public, because I am going to probably wreck those bathrooms.
Jeremy, what do you have going on today? Do you have like a clean slate? Are you okay?
Well, like you guys, I did have things to do.
Rethinking all of it?
I think I think the death nut is basically going to dictate the rest of my day. So I have a strange feeling I'll be sitting for a majority of it.
Yeah, I get that.
But I'm just going to be rolling through this. I'm going to leave the rest of my day completely open for this.
It's a good idea. I have nothing today. As soon as I leave here, I'm going home, and I'm just going to chill at home for the rest of the day.
Well, I just want to once again thank Jeremy for coming in. Once again, Jeremy of MF Hot Sauce. He just released our very own hot sauce for the show. We're super excited about it. It's Torture Blues Day from the Cotter and Marshall Show. It's a blueberry maple bacon hot sauce with chocolate ghost pepper, and because Jeremy's an overachiever, kind of like us, he decided to go way more than that. He actually put 7 different types of peppers in this hot sauce. You can buy that hot sauce right now by contacting Jeremy directly on Facebook or Instagram at MF Hot Sauce.
All right, Jeremy, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you guys so much.
Thank you for doing the Torture Tuesday with us. Coming up top of the 9 o'clock hour, Marshall is going to get quizzed in the face. Sorry.
Where was I going to get quizzed?
I don't know. I might be having that stroke. I'm not sure. Quizzed in the face, top of the 9 o'clock hour. Stick around. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
I'm feeling it again. Stomach part 2, man.
Guys.
I'm good.
I think I'm good.
It's gonna slowly die right here. Thank you.
Yeah, that crunch bar was a lifesaver.
Yeah.
As soon as that hit my mouth, I was like, okay, that's what I needed.
Okay, the pain's hitting.
That's gonna suck.
I don't know if it's the hot sauce talking, but this ice cream is delicious.
It's pound a bottle of PBJ time.
You okay, man?
The pain's hitting. My stomach is digesting. Stop digesting.
Stop doing your job, stomach.
Well, there is one way out of that.
Dude,
rectangular and black.
I feel bad for anybody who plans on using the restroom here at this radio station anytime past 11. Because
it like 2 minutes from now.
You thought A-Dub wrecked it. Ugh.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I'm gonna be here for the next break. You may have to quiz yourself in the face.
That's fine.
You know what? You're gonna do really good.
Jeremy, stick around just in case. We'll quiz Jeremy in the face.
Okay.
Oh, he's got to be somewhere.
No, just.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Marshall's bailing. That's fine.
Go get him, Tiger.
He'll be back. We got plenty of time. But yeah, it's
I bet he's going for one of them cheese sticks.
That's cool to cook with these before they melt.
Yeah, absolutely. That's probably a smart idea because they're about halfway there.
Oh,
glad I went to the third one instead of the second one, and not the fifth one instead of the fourth one.
That would have been a game changer.
I don't think I could have gone back to the fourth one.
No, not after that.
Ugh.
All right, so Marshall left. Marshall is taking care of some business. I don't think this was as hot as the second one. I think the second one was worse.
It's I didn't get to enjoy that. But you guys said that you had You guys had that. You did the one chip challenge. You did that with
Catfish Cooley. Yeah, he came in pre-pandemic because he does stand-up. So they were doing a show down at Victory North, and he's known for all the dumb challenges on Facebook or YouTube. So they go, do you want to interview him? I'm like, we'll interview him, but he has to do a hot challenge in the station. So we're like, we'll do the one chip challenge. And he's like, all right, cool. So he came in and he did the one chip challenge with me.
So funny story. I don't know if he's going to want me to tell this story. He was actually staying at the B&B across the street from me.
Oh, no way. Okay.
And lo and behold, I seen him out there. And I was like, no way is that Catfish Cooley sitting over there. Sure as hell. This is Catfish Cooley. Went over and he actually missed his flight. Because of the Victory North show, and it may or may not have anything to do with Fireball.
Right.
And it was a good conversation, though. So, Catfish, if you're listening, I'll do a challenge with you.
He was a super cool guy, man.
Yeah, super great dude.
Yeah,
super great
super
dude.
nice, awesome guy. So that was fun. So yeah. So, but
where was this? Where does this compare to the one chip challenge? I suppose.
That's a good question. I don't. So last time. I want to say the one chip was hotter than this. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was stupid hot. Don't get me wrong, but I remember, and maybe it's just memory making it worse than it actually was. But if I still say the second one of this and the one chip felt hotter than this, I don't know. It sucked. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not ready for the effects later on tonight, but.
Well, I guess that just leaves them to a bigger and better on the volume 4.
I'm gonna, So, and then they have the sunflower seed one still too. So we'll do that eventually. But I don't think that one. I think the death nut is worse.
Yeah, but I think scientifically the hottest they've gotten right now is 16 million Scoville.
Is that
so
it?
They have to make a hotter. They have to create that.
How? I mean, how? Any idea?
I think that they take that pure capsaicin and then they actually extract the crystal out of it, so they get rid of the oil part, and then they just extract a pure crystal from it, which is basically just crystallized heat.
Okay. Oh, if anybody wants to do this though, go for it.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
I recommend anybody try it.
I'd say bring a friend.
Well, that's the beauty of this. So in the past, they literally give you like 2 to 3 nuts per round. Here, I mean, it's a bag full. I mean,
that is a satchel.
Yeah, so you can easily do that with 3 people. It's not even just 2. That's up to 3 people per box. So I definitely recommend.
Originally, I thought we were going to split it like 3 ways. I was like, maybe this won't be so bad. No, we're going to do a box. I was like, oh, man. And until you get that little bag in your hand, you don't really know what you're in for.
Oh, no, you have no idea. And even when you do, you're still like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this?
Oh, yeah, that burp.
All right, so we still have plenty of time. I'm guessing Marshall will make it back. We got like 10 minutes, but
yeah, it's plenty of time.
He's not back yet. I don't know. Maybe it's really messing with him. It hit him harder than he thought it was going to.
I saw the look in his eye though. When he turned to me, I saw that look. You know that look.
He's feeling it right now, guys. Feeling it. He'll be all right.
Send all your thoughts and prayers
to the station bathroom right now, because that's where Marshall is.
Oh. I see what you're saying about that gut thing. It's like,
dude, I'm telling you,
it fired up like all the little wheels and everything.
Yeah. And I just like, so last time when I did the one chip challenge with Catfish, I didn't eat that day, and 20-30 minutes after eating it, I was balled up on my office floor in the fetal position because my stomach hurt so bad. And that was like, I'm never doing this again. It was horrible.
I threw a McDonald's breakfast burrito at it real quick just to have something in there.
I ate this morning, and
that was about it, though. So if you're going to expedite the process, do one of them breakfast burritos. That'll get her done. Yeah,
no, it's like I just ate like basically some toast this morning, but I'm like, I got to eat something. So, okay. Not feeling too bad right now.
No, this is nice.
This is okay. I mean, it's going to hit later, but not doing too bad now. Marshall, it is hitting.
We should have sent him with like a live a headset.
Does he have his phone? We can at least call him on the phone.
I don't see it over here.
If he's not back by the time we go on the air, we'll call so we get Marshall on the air live from the bathroom.
Oh man,
we'll totally do that.
Man, it's It just doesn't go away.
No, I know, right?
The mouth is good, but now it just sits right here.
Yep.
It's like acid reflux.
All right. There we go. All right. Still got plenty of time.
That tingling hands thing, that was new to me. I was like, wait.
See, I didn't get that.
Yeah, my hands got just like
okay.
The ears, and I got a little lightheaded,
yeah.
and I felt this like my hands, both my hands, not my arms, just my hands fell asleep. Like it was telling me not to touch that bag ever again.
Yeah, I've never been lightheaded before. That did scare me a little bit because I've never been lightheaded during any of these. So
that was on
4. Yeah. That was a completely new experience.
Ooh. And that might have been a specific nut.
I don't know, maybe.
Might have been that brain strain. So that's the first time I've ever had the brain strain. It's the only one I hadn't had.
All right, guys. We got 7 minutes. Marshall has been gone this entire time. It's a little bizarre.
Well, I mean, I hope he's okay.
I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine. All right, get rid of that. Is that him?
I hear the who.
I think he's coming back.
Got that Ric Flair coming.
So Marshall. So like when you go drink, you puke and rally. When you do the Death Nut Challenge, did you poop and rally?
No, I just yacked like 7 times.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Guess it's time to rally.
Puke and rally.
I just like literally I went in there and I thought I was gonna have to like blow it out, you know what I mean? Twosies.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, it's not coming. It's not like I was
right there.
I wasn't gonna go twosies. And then I was just like, I'm gonna throw up. So I threw up like in the sink 4 times, and there's nothing in my stomach because I haven't ate in the last like 12 plus hours. So it's like I just puked a bunch of nuts.
Was it hot? I mean, was the
it was
miserable?
Hot.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I thought I was a dragon. I thought I was a dragon for a second. And I just puked like 7 times, and I like sweat through my shirt. And then I think I'm okay now.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
One of the questions this morning for the 8 Ball, was it that we were going to ask if we were going to puke?
Yeah, I think so.
And it said yes.
Yeah,
it said yes.
Yeah, I think it said we were going to puke, but it said we're going to live. And I think the Magic 8 Ball just nailed it. Whew. He went to the bathroom to have a stroke. At least you weren't selfish and tried to have yours on the air. That's the empty stomach / Red Bull only. Yeah, I know. That it hit, man. Yeah, so it's funny because our third favorite sales manager is like 10 feet away from the toilet.
Right.
And I literally hearing him call a play-by-play of what I'm doing in there. So he's literally on a sales call with our team. And he's like, yeah, he just went in there and farted real loud. and then I started yakking, and I hear him, and he's puking. And that's why you're only our third favorite sales manager. Because honestly, your call was terrible, Mike.
I checked out Sean's.
Oh, there it is.
How it started, how it's going.
Yeah.
Look on your face.
Hats on, hats off.
Well, I've never yacked off a hot challenge before.
No,
that was my first time, man.
I thought that was a crazy question to ask the 8 Ball, but I guess not.
That was crazy. Take that picture Sean sent us and make it our new profile picture on Facebook.
Okay. Done.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel great. I feel
puked and rallied, man.
And rallied, dude. Like, where's level 1?
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Oh man. Woo. Yeah, I felt like I ran harder than you did this weekend in there. Sweating so much. Woo. Good Lord, guys. That was wild. I mean, just during stage 5, when I think both of our hands went like tingly at the same time.
They went like numb.
And then like I just started dying a little bit, and then I didn't even think I was gonna have to yak. I just went to the bathroom because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to
something.
I'm gonna have to twosies or something. and I just yacked viciously. It just I think I puked like 8 times. So not a good makeout day with me, guys, but maybe next time. But wow. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to make it back in time for Quiz in the Face.
We were going to call you. Now, did you have your phone with you?
Yeah, I did.
I was going to call you.
Yeah. So I went in there and I threw on a podcast real loud. So in case I did something, no one could hear me, but everyone heard.
All right.
Wow.
3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes.
Like the endorphin rush from puking is almost better than what I got from eating.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to stop eating this ice cream.
It's like when you watch LA Beast. And you ever watch the LA Beast on YouTube? So he does a bunch of challenges and stuff like that. And almost all of them end exactly where yours ended. But they always have this inspirational, like, crescendo music playing right before it happens. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. I'm sorry. I did not take any photo evidence of the puking.
I don't want that.
I was in a moment.
I don't want that. All right, 2.5 minutes, guys. I'm going to quiz Marshall in the face.
Do you think I lost any weight? Do I look skinnier? Dude, it looks like you lost like 3-4 pounds, man. You're looking good. Did you go running this weekend? No. Wow. Well, Blazing Foods, you guys have done it again. Wow. Well, what else can I say? That is the first heat challenge I've ever yacked from.
Yeah, that's great. I still say the second one was hotter. And I think the one chip challenge may have been hotter than that one.
I have this stinking feeling that the after effects of this.
No, the after effects are going to suck.
Are going to be just the worst.
I'm just saying.
I'm really excited I puked. Now I don't have to really face any of those.
Oof.
I mean, some of them.
Yeah, it shouldn't be as bad.
Yeah, because I definitely puke some chunks in there, like chunks of nuts. That makes sense. Did I nut?
Should have chewed harder.
Should have chewed harder. I love how my stomach just gave me a signal. It's like, yeah, we're not doing this. All right, I get it. We're going to make you yak now.
All right.
Whew. So anyway, our hot sauce. Definitely not as hot as that.
Definitely not that hot.
Definitely will not make you puke like I just puked.
Yeah, this one's fantastic. This one, also peanut, but not deathly.
Oh, yeah. Did you bring those two? Did you bring 2 extra of these guys that I could buy? Perfect. Can I Venmo you? Is that the preferred method? Or is that a method?
It is a method.
Method.
Look, you can bought those 2 in the parking lot and had just enough left.
Nice.
That was weird. Hustling hot sauces in your guys' parking lot.
Hey, do it.
Marshall walks by and he stops and looks at me. I'm like, hey, whoa. Man's got to eat.
Well, I thought he was with you guys because you're all wearing black T-shirts with like yellow on them. And he was wearing one too.
Well, he's always got that Steeler thing going on.
Yeah, that is true.
He's got that Roethlisberger crush.
All right, guys. We got about 20 seconds. I'm going to quiz Marshall in the face. We'll be right back. Thanks to everybody hanging out on the air and on the stream. Checking out Torture Tuesday. Went down 9 o'clock hour. Death Nut Challenge 3.0.
I feel great.
Marshall disappeared. Before we get into Quizzed in the Face, Marshall disappeared after the last break of last hour. It's like, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be here for Quizzed in the Face. I'll be back. And then you just left. And you were gone way longer than I expected.
I was gone for like 10 minutes, yeah. I thought I was going to have to go and do a number 2Z.
Sure.
Which has happened in previous heat challenges.
Makes sense.
But then my body goes, hey, how about you just throw up? And I threw up like 8 times.
And you feel great now.
I feel great.
It's like a puke and rally.
It's it. I know. You want to do it again?
No. No, I don't. Not at all.
You puke, bro. We'll do it again.
All right. So if you missed today's Torture Tuesday, you'll be able to go back to the YouTube channel. Check it out there. We'll have a separate video of just Torture Tuesday posted here within the next day or so. Right now, though, we got to move on. Quizzed in the Face. Of course, Memorial Day weekend is a big weekend traditionally for movies at the box office. A Quiet Place 2 opened up best pandemic weekend, $57 million. So for today's Quizzed in the Face, I'm going to give you 10 different movies, all of which opened up Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
You just have to tell me whether they made over $100 million in their opening weekend.
I'll do my very best.
Over Memorial Day. So we're going to start with this. Number one, Quizzed in the Face from 2019, Disney's live-action remake of Aladdin.
It's Disney. I want to say yes.
It made $116 million its opening weekend, fifth all-time for Memorial Day.
Not bad.
So not bad at all. All right, number two, from 2018, Solo, a Star Wars story. Technically, according to Star Wars, a bomb, but did it make over $100 million?
I'm going to say no, it did not. Oh, it did?
$103 million opening weekend, eighth all-time for Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, and it limped on to only make $450 million.
I know. Not enough money.
Huge bomb.
All right, number three, we're going to stick with Star Wars from 1983, Return of the Jedi.
Back then, it's a different time. Ticket prices were much lower. Return of the Jedi, that's the third one, right?
Correct.
Ooh, the Ewoks. I'm going to say people were way excited about it. I'm going to say yes. No, come on.
You were going right with your initial thinking of ticket price. $30 million.
What?
But it's, tickets were way cheaper.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
okay.
it makes
All right.
sense. It makes sense. All right, number 4 on this list, The Hangover, Part 2 from 2011.
I want to say it definitely did.
$103 million, seventh all time.
Big time.
So we'll stick with the Hangovers. Hangover Part 3 came out 2013, so 2 years later. Did it make over $100 million Memorial Day weekend?
I'm going to say no.
Yes! It only made 50 but still, it made $50 million.
Yeah, the second one was not good.
No. All right, we're going to come back more Quizzed in the Face. So far, 3 out of 5. Not bad. Movies that opened up over Memorial Day weekend. Marshall's just got to guess whether they made over $100 million in that opening weekend. More of Quizzed in the Face after a day to remember. Everything we need. Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
Whew. All right, yeah, guys, I feel great. Did the dragon's breath real quick, a.k.a. throwing up. And then, I feel right as rain right now. Yeah, I feel good.
Good.
Mine's now turning on me.
Oh, is your body revolting against you?
I can feel like the beating up. There's a second wave of heat in there somewhere.
Do you think you'll puke like I did?
Well, to say like you did is a weird question. I might just do the double ender because I did have McDonald's for breakfast. So
it's almost a guaranteed.
I'm telling you.
We got a call here.
All right, let's take the call.
Rock 106.1. Hello. And I hung up.
Okay. Thanks for calling, pal.
Short and sweet.
Jeremy, I'll show you.
Sissies?
All right, got about 2 minutes.
Those faux.
Just do 40.
Okay. Oh, there you are. What are you dressed up as in this picture?
Wilfred.
Oh, that's Wilfred, isn't it? I love that show.
Still got the costume. Oh, Jay Beans is out there.
All right, got about 90 seconds.
Sorry, you paid, bit.
I heard.
You paid. Okay. Does your friend want to come in and try like the death nut?
No.
You sure, dude?
You guys really didn't sell that.
I don't know why. It's super easy.
He feels fine now.
Yeah, I feel great.
He feels great.
I feel great.
You did an hour's worth of a tattoo. I think you can do 10 minutes worth of a peanut.
Yeah.
He's buying your
What's your girlfriend's name?
Erica.
Erica. You in? Oh, no, thank you. That's not just one? Just one. She's so nice. She's like, oh, no, thank you.
Well, I mean, when they're sitting out there watching all of this, we don't really sell it that well. It's like, oh, we're going to get them with this one.
We're going to get you good.
Sucker. Bet you didn't see that coming.
Do you want to try level 3, just like Jeremy did before we did level 2? Just alpha us maybe a little bit? Ooh. Do you want to combine levels 3 and 4 to do 7 technically and alpha all of us? All right. Giving her shots, man. I'm trying.
I mean, you can only do so much.
All right, guys, be right back. All right, thank you for hanging out, Cotter and Marshall Show. We stream the show, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Right now, we are quizzing Marshall in the face. He's 3 out of 5. Today's quiz, all about Memorial Day weekend movies. I'm going to give you a list of movies. The year they came out, you have to tell me whether they made $100 million during its Memorial Day opening weekend. Like I said, so far, 3 out of 5, not bad. Here is number 6 from 2001, the movie. The classic, Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Ooh, that's a good one. People like historical films?
Is that really a historical film? It just got Pearl Harbor as the title, and then Ben Affleck running around a boat.
I'm going to say that did make over $100 million. Really?
$75 million.
What a bomb. Pun intended.
All right, and number 7, Mission Impossible 2. From 2000.
I'm going to say no, it did not.
Ah, nice. $70 million. Yeah. Still a good opening weekend.
Not a great movie.
No. The second one was just so confusing.
Yeah.
It got better as they went. The first one was good. The second one was just weird. And then, I don't know. He just has owned it now ever since.
Yeah.
All right, number 8 from 2006. X-Men Last Stand.
Ooh, people were excited for that one because X2 was really good. I'm going to say it did make over $100 million.
$122 million, third all-time opening for Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
Once again, we're quizzing Marshall in the face, giving him movies that opened up over Memorial Day. All he's got to do is say whether they made over $100 million. Number 9 from 2017, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I think that was kind of the end of the series. People are over. I'm going to say it did not make over $100 million.
$78 million. Still did good.
Yeah. What am I right now? I mean,
6 out of 9.
Nice.
6 out of 9. So here we go. Number 10. We're staying with Pirates of the Caribbean. This time from 2007. At World's End. This was like the third in the initial trilogy.
Ooh, my initial reaction is no, but I feel like this is a yes. I'm going to say yes, it made over $100 million.
It's number 1 on the all-time list of Memorial Day weekend box office totals.
Okay.
$139 million.
Wow.
The worst movie, I think, in the whole Pirates of the Caribbean run.
Quite possibly.
It is not good.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Quiz in the face. 7 out of 10, 70% today for Marshall. Yep. Coming up next, going to wrap up the show. We've got Marshall's music news. Stick around. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Ooh, once again, good friend Jeremy in studio with us from MF Hot Sauce. Make sure to buy his hot sauces, including our very own Torture Blues Day. Comes in a little 2-ounce bottle, super cute with a little wax top. This guy is a blueberry maple bacon hot sauce with chocolate ghost pepper. He also has 2 other hot sauces. One I've tried before, one I haven't. So this one's called Pineapple on Pizza. This is just delicious.
It's delicious.
I almost just drank this straight from the bottle, but it is just wonderful just on pizza slices, sandwiches, whatever you want to put it on. But man, does that thing absolutely excel. And then this guy right here, is it one? This is one of your newer sauces, maybe?
This is the new. I mean, aside from your guys's, that was my new hot sauce. So it's peanut butter and jelly with Concord grape and fresh thyme. So, kind of got that peanut butter jelly thyme thing going on in there.
And on the heat level, would you say this is like on a scale of like 1 to 10? Where is this one laying?
Yeah, my whole 1 to 10 thing is like real weird right now, but it's kind of like more in the mid range of my sauces. So I would say like a 5 or a 6.
Perfect. I can't wait to try
Pretty good on
that
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so I picked both of those sauces up. I'm mailing a couple of these Torture Blues days out to family and friends. I need to pick a couple of those up, but this is excellent.
Heck yeah.
Excellent. So excited. And of course, I completely yacked. No big deal.
I feel like I'm not too far away from being in my safe space.
Okay. So, I don't know. I'm glad you guys were able to walk it off. I just don't know why my body gave up on me. I'm kind of, it's a failure. Like, I get it.
No.
Like, did I pass the Death Nut Challenge?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Technically,
you did.
yes.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
But I mean, but did I live with it? No.
You
I'm
saved
not
your
going to
body
either.
from round 2.
Yeah.
Well,
good.
that's the thing. Like, I didn't choose to throw up, just to be clear. Like, I didn't go, oh, I'm going to the bathroom to yak. My body told me it would be yakking. Excuse me, not puking. It would be yakking, and I just had to go along with it because I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it.
Look at that.
And it was a little bit of a dragon's breath situation. It was a little warm. I would say it was really warm on pukes 3 and 4, possibly 5, and then it kind of cooled down on 7 and 8 because I think I puked about 8 times. Yeah. So
Good on you.
yeah. So I feel good.
The sweat's hitting me right now.
Yeah.
Jumping back.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I'm drying out right now. Sorry for the smell, especially for the people out in the hallway. But it was, I think I sweat through my shirt from the moment I stood up to the moment I got to the bathroom. And then the rest of my body died. But man, I feel good now. I got that meeting at 11. I'm going to go home afterwards. I got some leftover stuff from the weekend. I'm going to eat for lunch. It's going to be a great day. Great day, guys.
You got leftover nuts, too.
Oh, yeah. I got leftover nuts. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm just going to throw those away. I don't see, unless Stacy wants to try them again.
There you go.
Or Mac.
Take them to the meeting. Put them all in one bowl.
Guys. I brought snacks.
It's like peanut roulette.
Rhett says puke and rally is a real thing.
Totally.
And here's the thing. When I'm drinking, puke and rally, usually there is no rally for me.
Really? See, I've puked and rallied a few times while drinking.
I've done it as a youngin'.
Yeah, I just don't puke and rally. It's just not in my wheelhouse of able to do things. And then, but I'm super proud of myself for puking and rallying off this Death Nut Challenge. I really thought I was going to die there for a second. I'm kind of happy I puked.
I get it.
I'm there.
Your stomach said, we don't agree to this dumbass decision.
100%. What song you doing or story you doing first?
Let's see. I have a Rise Against, I have a Slipknot, and I have a Megadeth. So we've been doing a lot of Megadeth recently, so I would say let's just try that Rise Against. You want to do that Rise Against first? It's the story I got this morning that I've only read maybe half and haven't edited, so I'm sure it'll turn out great.
Yeah, of course. Shoot from the hip.
Yeah, it's quite literally shooting from the hip. Oh, man. You guys definitely don't want any nuts.
Oh, I'm bringing the pack with me. There are some people that are going to get this dropped on them later tonight. So do not worry about that. I might just chocolate coat them and put them in Granny's nut dish.
These are the nuts that I don't like people with. Do you ever do this cute thing where your girlfriend, you are cooking in the kitchen and you're chopping up like a veg? You're like, hey, babe, catch. And you like throw a little thing and she's like, arr. It's super cute and she grabs it. Do that with one of the nuts when you're mad at her.
You catch it right in the eye. Well, she has depth perception issues.
So you don't throw anything at her?
Can't throw anything with any precision. Like if you just held still, I think I could maybe make it. So I'm really good at the whole beer can in the garbage thing. It's just a peanut in the mouth, right?
Yeah.
Just not in the eyes. That's the rule, babe.
That's why she wears glasses. They're not for seeing at all.
Thank you, Thomas. Have a good day, man. Appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah, glad we could entertain and everyone who shared the show today. Thank you so much. Like I said, we hit an all-time high on top viewer end. I don't know how we did with the rest of it, but I think we definitely paid the price for those viewers today.
Yes.
I think we definitely earned them, without a doubt. Hopefully we get a few new likes out of that whole bunch of folks.
Oh, that hurt.
When's your next, when are you out selling again? Do you have like a farmer's market or something? Do you have a schedule of places you're going to be?
I actually don't have anything else set up right now. I did build a sweet new hot sauce tricycle that has a sweet new basket on it that
Nice.
I'll probably be riding around downtown. So
Nice.
slanging them hot sauces probably this weekend. But yeah, no, nothing planned as of yet. But when I do, it'll go up on the Instagram or on the Facebook, and then people will know where to find me.
Nice. Ooh, all right.
As for the rest of the day, it's going to be curled up in a friggin' ball.
I get that.
Gibby, hey man, spoiler alert on my music news. That's one of my stories. Oh man. Okay. Rise Against. How much time we got? 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
Perfect.
Yeah, anybody who's just jumping on the stream, we did the Death Nut 3.0 challenge today. It sucked. Marshall puked.
Only 8 times.
Jeremy skipped ahead, just skipped number 2, went right to 3.
Yeah, that was a pure alpha move.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, that totally intentional.
How good are you with numbers, like on a general basis?
On a scale of 1 to 9 to 2?
Yeah.
About a 7.
I'm a C.
I'm a C.
What's that taste like? Purple. What?
That definitely tasted like purple.
Yeah. That was
Mountain's Majesty.
Mountain's Majesty. I like that. All right, guys, we got about 2.5 minutes. Let's just squeeze some questions in for the Magic 8-Ball. Hashtag Ask the 8-Ball. Go ahead and drop your questions in. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us through me running to the bathroom to have to puke. To be honest, didn't know I had to until I got there. And then obviously the Death Nut Challenge and all the fun stuff today. Bob says, so I missed most of the Death Nut Challenge. Definitely going to have to go back and watch. How did it compare to the first Death Nut Challenge? I personally thought, my own personal opinion, that was the worst Death Nut Challenge I've ever done.
I thought Death Nut version 2 and the One Chip Challenge was actually hotter, in my opinion.
Yeah. The last level was the worst.
It was miserable. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't pleasant, but I thought the second Death Nut was way hotter, and I thought the One Chip Challenge was hotter.
A couple questions here to answer. Ask the 8-Ball, will I get anything done today, says Wanda. Very doubtful, says the 8-Ball. Jeremy Mitchell Welch says, does Jeremy want to Smirnoff Ice? Let's go ahead and ask the 8-Ball.
No, he does
not. Ask the 8-Ball. Come on. You may rely on it. He absolutely does want a Smirnoff Ice.
I mean, he's been right so far today.
All right, we got about a minute.
Is that your preferred drink? Or are you just like getting iced?
That's where the whole Iceman thing kind of came from. So I'm surprised I haven't been iced right now.
It's coming.
Check your back pocket.
What? Been sitting on it.
Hey, what's that on the floor? Damn it.
Wouldn't be the first, won't be the last.
Yep. Jeremy goes, got you, bro.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it.
All right, we got about 35 seconds. Story number 1 about last night. Marshall's Music News.
That's right. About last night. What? No, yeah. Rise Against. There's a day. There's a Rise Against day. Heads up. Fun fact. Yeah, that ice cream was a little freezer burned. I don't think we need to return that. I think that just goes right in the bin.
I think we can pitch that. All right, guys, be right back. The Rock 106.1 20th anniversary concert is just about a month away. Saturday, July 3rd, Trustees Garden, downtown Savannah. Of course, teamed up with Connect Savannah for Puddle of Mud, Filter Sponge, and 2 great local bands, Lilac and Whaleboat. And Marshall, you just did a big event with AEW in front of a lot of people this past weekend. I'm ready for a concert now.
There's nothing quite like 5,000 people shouting and screaming at the same exact thing. In unison together. I don't know. There's just like that electricity in the room, whether it be outside, inside. I mean, it's just going to be so much fun to have us all back together again.
So tickets for the show on sale now. You can get those at rock1061.com. You can also check out etix.com. It's the Rock 1061 20th anniversary show, Saturday, July 3rd. Right now, it's time for story number 1, Marshall's Music News.
So this coming Friday is, wait for it, Rise Against Day in Chicago. Now, 2 of the 4 members still actually live in the City. Now, their 9th studio album, Nowhere Generation, is also going to be released that day, and the Chicago mayor Lori Lightfoot has proclaimed it Rise Against Day. Now, to mark the occasion, Rise Against is going to take over Reckless Records in Wicker Park at 4 p.m. our time, or 5 p.m. Central Time. For a special in-store performance, 50 lucky fans who purchase a copy of the new album will have a chance to return and catch Tim McGrath's acoustic solo set at the store. After the performance, the band will stay there and sign copies of the album for everyone in attendance. Not only that, they have a brand new song they're releasing this coming Friday. Their next single off the album called Talking to Ourselves. So we also get a new single from the band as well.
Nice. Here is Rise Against, their latest title track to that new album, Nowhere Generation. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
All right. Yeah. What do you say after a show like that? So many things, ups and downs, Death Nut Challenge, vomiting. I bought some hot sauce. I mean, where do I go from here?
Likely the bathroom.
Again.
Yeah. I mean, it was what an up and down show. Hey, we got another question here. Ask the 8-Ball. Feel free to drop your questions at the chat, and I'll definitely ask the 8-Ball that. Will I make it back home today after work? Gaslight popped on, and I just realized I forgot my wallet at home. Ooh, that's a great one. Will Sean make it back home because he doesn't understand what wallets are? Don't count on it.
And regret asking that question.
Need to ask for a few bucks from somebody. Rhett goes, just drink a beer. Drink a beer, guys.
It's a pretty good end-all solution.
Yeah. Yesterday, I was after a weekend of drinking, and I drank all day Saturday, and I went to a baseball game in Jacksonville. I went to the Jumbo Shrimp.
Seen that.
Had a great time there. Went to, and I was slugging Coors Lights, man. Let me tell you, those mountains were so blue, Cotter. The mountains were blue. I was feeling good. Baseball, the Jack Shrimp. I mean, they were just hitting dingers all over the park. It just felt good to be back. Had a hot dog.
Yeah.
The best.
They got really good hot dogs there.
So they have like your regular dog, then a jumbo dog, and then they have an Italian like hot dog stand where you get like the one with the sports peppers and everything. Like it was solid.
Guns N' Roses just announced a tour with Mammoth WVH.
Interesting.
Tickets for the rescheduled dates are on sale now via the Guns N' Roses website. Tickets for new dates will be on sale beginning Friday at 10 a.m.
Anything close?
That's what I'm looking. Doesn't look like it. No.
Is it U.S. or no?
It's U.S. Pennsylvania.
There's a Raleigh show at the bottom there.
Where is it?
Raleigh. You just.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
September 29th.
Is that the closest there?
Yep. Maryland, Ohio, Minnesota, Wisconsin.
What are
Illinois.
those Florida dates right there at the bottom?
I guess that's Hollywood, Florida. I saw Hollywood. I was thinking California. Sorry. Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah, Hollywood's just south of Orlando.
Hard Rock Live Arena. 2 dates there.
Yeah, Axl is still the lead singer of Guns N' Roses. They got back mostly together with most of the band. It's Duff, Slash, and Axl, and then a bunch of new people.
I saw them at ACL in 19. They sounded great. I mean, Axl is put on weight, but he's by no means Vince Neil. Still a lot. His cardio is fantastic. Sounded good.
He still runs it up and down that stage, man.
So I mean, I was impressed. I was happy I was able to finally see him. It was still a good show.
We went to see one of my first shows was Rolling Stones, man. And they
nice.
were doing that like no security tour, which was supposed to be their last tour ever.
Yeah.
And to watch Mick Jagger run back and forth.
70 years old, man.
14 years old watching this. I'm like, I don't have that kind of energy. I knew nothing of drugs at that point though. So,
all right.
I mean,
or whatever Buddhist stuff he was in at that point. I went to I saw the Stones. I would say it was probably about a decade ago. And I saw him in Vegas, and I saw it at the MGM.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And Mick Jagger still then, dude. He was running up and down. They had like this huge, like V-shaped stage. And he was just like running up and down the entire time. He's like 4 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
Mostly because of drugs or whatever stuff he's on. And then like it's incredible what he does. And he sounded phenomenal that night.
He doesn't stop. That man does not stop moving on stage. It's ridiculous.
Sean, they're playing St. Paul on September 21st. Xcel Energy Center.
I'm going to go Megadeth, and then we'll wrap up with Slipknot.
Okay.
That Slipknot story, because it's just a little more of a tidbit.
Sure. We got about 3 minutes.
Whew. What a day. All right, guys. Tomorrow on the show, we will do Cotter versus Marshall. We'll also have About Last Night. We will definitely do trivia tomorrow. Once again, if it means anything, when we wrote the show yesterday, we were totally doing trivia.
Oh, yeah.
It was written. It was right in its spot where we do it every single day. We just were incapable.
Yeah, it wasn't happening today, guys. Sorry. Well, I don't know what we were thinking. We weren't.
Yeah. Yeah, I decided just to puke instead for content. Kudos to me for really being committed to the show.
Taking one for the team.
Yeah. Trivia will be back tomorrow. And then tomorrow, Chicks on Dudes. That's right. Mac is back in the studio. I'm sure she'll be very excited to see us.
Oh, yeah.
Especially after vomiting very close to where she works. But yeah, so we'll have a full show tomorrow. Can't wait. If you have any questions for Mac, some questions that dudes are too embarrassed to ask the ladies, you could probably ask Erica anything, couldn't you?
I probably could.
Yeah.
She'd be used to it by now.
Yeah, she'd probably answer it.
Mm-hmm.
She'd explain a lot about, stuff we're just too embarrassed to ask.
You just got to know everything about your partner. I mean, the only way to know is to ask.
Where's the vulva? I don't know. Is it real?
How many licks does it take?
I don't know. How long does it take? I don't know. Those are questions that you could ask Mac. KMShow@rock1061.com. Just drop us an email. Let us know. Mac will answer them to the best of her ability. In her very southern way.
Very true.
Save some nuts for Mac. Okay.
Got about a minute.
What level? I think Mac would try one nut.
You think she'd try it?
I think she'd try one.
Level 1?
Level 1, probably.
Yeah.
Just take like the 2s and put them in the 1s.
That's a genius idea. Cotter.
The old switcheroo.
May I have permission to do the switcheroo and see if Mac will do it?
I don't. Yes.
The 2 wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 wasn't bad.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Here's 1. Here's 2. I'm going to do a little switcheroo, and then when Mac comes in, I'm just going to be like, hey, do you want to try level 1? You got to try level just 1. And then we'll give her level 2, and then we'll tell her afterwards.
This one is.
Oh. Hopefully that wasn't like a level 5.
It wasn't the dark one. So
okay, that's good.
I'll let you know what I think.
Okay, there's level 2.
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Don't forget, you can download the app for free, Rock 1061. You can get us in your in-home smart speaker. Also, check us out on the website. That is rock1061.com, right?
So we're just hanging out in the studio right now, and there was a random nut that I think I fell out of level 4. And Jeremy from MM Hot Sauce is hanging out with us in studio live on the live stream. And he's just like, I wonder which one this is, and just ate it. And now he is dying again.
I think it's,
How do you feel?
It's either 3. Maybe no, I think it's the number 3.
I yeah. Oh my. Well, you're a glutton for punishment. I love this.
Taking one for the team.
Over.
It's Church Tuesday all day. All right, we got story number 2, Marshall's music news.
So with Megadeth recently parting ways with David Ellefson, and of course their new album coming out very, very soon, along with a tour, there's been speculation on who is going to replace David Ellefson of Megadeth. Now, a lot of people thought, just because more for funsies than I think actually reality, people started talking about Jason Newsted, formerly of Metallica, formerly of Voivod. But of course, in a recent discussion, Jason actually mentioned online that physically, because of some surgeries that he had to have, he's actually not able to really play that Metallica or Megadeth style, especially on a full tour anymore. Now, he has a side band called the Chop House Band down in Florida that he plays with about 6 times a year. And he said, that's about the only shows I can do anymore.
That sucks.
So that's kind of crazy. Now, these rumors of Jason Newsted not joining Megadeth were confirmed by his wife, saying Jason is not joining Megadeth. Peace to them. Listen to metal. She also affirmed that Jason Newsted does not have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, OnlyFans, or Tinder. And if anyone is posing as Jason Newsted, that is a fake account. But once again, Jason Newsted, although there were some rumors, this is speculation, he may join Megadeth because they need a bassist. He is definitely not joining the band.
All right, one more story to go, and then we'll wrap up the show. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
What's going on there?
I meant to hit my button so I could cough, and I hit yours by accident. All right, we got a little bit because we've still got Five Finger Death Punch coming up. So.
Yeah,
10-ish minutes.
He goes, Jeremy's just snacking at this
point. I know, right?
Are you just hungry? Do you want us to get you another McDonald's sandwich?
No, I'll be good.
See you later, Sean.
I'll be seeing that soon enough.
Right? Yeah, probably. All right, guys. Thanks again for everyone hanging out on the live stream. Feel free to drop us any Ask the 8-Ball questions. Just use hashtag Ask the 8-Ball, and we'll answer your questions to the best of the 8-Ball's ability. The rest of the day I do have a beating that
you should be fine.
I should be fine now. And then now that I puked 8 times, I should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I got the meeting, and then I got to mail out a few things. Like tickets, and now on top of that, there's a care package we're sending to a listener up in Beaufort, so we're gonna mail that out later.
Cool.
And then, boy, what a day, guys. Sorry, I'm just still like flabbergasted from everything that's happened.
All right, I'm gonna be right back.
Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
He went running this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
I stopped doing that at the age of 30.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore.
Rhett goes, all right, who's up for round 2 for nuts? Andrew goes, can I get a care package too? The care package was actually for, not to make you, and this is going to make Andrew be like, oh, I feel like a piece of shit. We had a listener who just turned 21 who also just beat cancer. So we're sending him a little care package to let him know that, we're behind him. We support him. All right. This feels great. So we have beer for breakfast coming up this Friday.
Ooh.
Our guest had to cancel, had to push back a month. So I don't have anyone right now. So I got to figure that out. So that's another thing I have to add to my to-do list. So we don't know who's going to be in for beer for breakfast this week. We'll leave you as our backup. We can't have you guess 2 days out of the week.
I mean, I'll have gone to Florida and back. I'll be a whole new man.
He will do. Oh, man. I don't know why every Florida guy looks the same, but every time I go down to Florida, it's always somewhat of a mullet, NASCAR-ish hat, always sunblaze. Like they've got like the worst sunburn ever.
Awesome.
Sleeveless shirt, or that dad shirt that everyone seems to be wearing, which is like that. It's like this, but it has like the back flap, like there's an air flap. For fishing. Yeah, for every Florida guy has that. Like you walk into the state and they just hand you one.
And it's like flops or Crocs.
Yeah, exactly, flops or Crocs. And like I saw that guy over and over and over again. And sometimes if they're not wearing flops or Crocs, they got tennis shoes, but they have like the white socks that are like mid-calf.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're worried about getting bug bites or something.
And those brand new white New Balances.
Yeah.
Oh, got to get them dad shoes.
But I seriously, they're just like, I see Florida guy every single time. And there was like hundreds of them. Like it was a big time. If you were in Florida wearing sleeves this weekend, you looked like a real idiot. And that was me.
According to A-Dub, your meeting has been canceled.
What?
That's just what he said.
He didn't have. I hope he didn't cancel it on my behalf.
I don't know.
I puked and I feel great.
Because he goes, "How you feeling?" I'm feeling good. It's like, "How's Marshall?" Better since he puked.
Yeah.
Well, his meeting got canceled. Like, well,
that's actually a bummer. I actually did want to go to the meeting today. I'll go brush my teeth if that's the problem. I have a toothbrush here. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't say whether it was him or them.
Ask 8-Ball. Will Marshall call Bobby to get his address info? The show's not for another month. Who gives a shit? Outlook not so good. But now that the meeting's canceled, I'll probably do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. You should call Side Hustle. Oh, Hodge. Gotcha. Or maybe not. I don't know. So our guest for this Friday, Cotter, had to move his spot. I think I emailed you about it.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a couple people that I'm thinking about. Sorry, Jeremy, not you. That I'm going to bring in for beer for breakfast.
Okay.
I just need to reach out to him. I just need your approval first.
Okay.
I did some research on Sunday.
Okay.
And I just didn't reach out to you about it. So
Okay.
Jeremy goes, nah, brushing your teeth is not the problem. I don't think I got any puke on me. I'm pretty puke free.
Most of it went in the sink.
Yeah, most of it went in the sink.
All right, we got about 5 minutes getting into the song and then final break of the day.
Well, I wasn't wearing much clothes at that point either.
But you started shedding in there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was. Do you guys, when you puke, do you wear clothes? I try to get as naked as possible. I try to get naked as possible when I puke.
Yeah, no.
Don't forget to lock the door.
No, it was wide open. Maybe that's why Mike, the sales guy, wasn't liking it. Yeah, I get stark nude when I puke.
Might have been the reason the meeting got canceled.
Yeah.
Potentially. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's like one of my preferred puking methods. Nude.
Yeah.
I don't.
Now, do you prefer?
Erica, are you a nude puker? She is. You can tell.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, she's the type of chick who likes to puke in the nude. You can tell.
Have a good day, Wanda.
Hold
Good
my
luck.
hair, watch this.
Good luck with the dog.
Wanda, if you want to take a picture of your pup and let us know where it went, we'll share that information.
Yep.
To our social media pages. If you want to send us like a picture and be like, his name is blah blah blah, last seen in this area, that would be more than happy to share that for you. We'll bring that pupper home.
Did he run away?
Yeah, she one of her pups got out. I guess last night or something.
All right, got about 3.5 minutes. Get into the last break of the show.
Whew. All right. What'd you do this Memorial Day weekend? What were you up to?
Didn't do anything.
Nothing?
I psychologically prepped up for this day right here.
Just waiting for this moment.
This was pretty much it. So get some things lightly accomplished. Had a barbecue on Sunday. That was real nice. Had some people over, grilled some foods.
Nice.
Yeah, kept it low key. Tried to stay out of the downtown. Too many people.
Yeah. Yeah, Cam said that the restaurant, Savannah Tap House, was just jumping the entire weekend. So
yeah,
and there wasn't any super great sports games on, right? I mean,
there's like I said, I went downtown last night for trivia, and by the time I got there at 6, it was still stupid. I mean, it was just dumb, just the amount of people. I parked in the fourth level of the Jefferson Street parking deck because there was.
I don't even think I've seen that level of that garage. Never had to go up that high.
The
first time this is the third week we've done trivia. The first Monday, I was on the first level, first spot.
Mm-hmm.
It was just typical kind of Monday downtown. Yeah, yesterday was stupid.
Yeah. Sorry, I think I'm shook from the puking. So my brain's not exactly working. Once again, Wanda, thank you for sharing that post. And guys, feel free, if you are on the Facebook side, feel free to take that link, share it. One of the members of the Horde lost her puppy. Let's find the puppy. Bring the puppy home to Wanda.
Oh, it's a cute puppy.
That is a cute dog. Look at it.
Yeah, but the link's right there in the chat, guys. Feel free, please, to share that on your personal pages. Let's find this little guy and get him home. Whew. All right. Once again, tomorrow, Chicks on Dudes. Should be a fun day. Got to go look through the emails and the stuff. Get Mac all set up for that. And then what else do we have tomorrow? We have Cotter versus Marshall and then the regular stuff. So fun little show tomorrow. Thursday, I'll be quizzing you in the face.
Yes.
You've been killing quizzed in the face. I think the last 2 times, I think you got it perfect, and then you got like a 9 out of 10. Or
did I get it perfect?
Yeah, you got it perfect a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
She's much heavier than the picture, by the way. Over 70 pounds.
Aren't we all?
Rhett, thank you. Have a good one. Congrats on Death Nut 3.0. Really? Are we at a congrats moment in our lives?
We're still standing. Yes.
I mean, we've been sitting, technically.
No, that's true. We're still upright.
I wasn't.
Fair.
Yeah. I was just doing my nude puking over there, so.
All right, guys. 30 seconds. final break of the show. All right. We'll be right back. All right, before we get out of here, one more time, Marshall's music news.
So in a recent interview, Corey Taylor slammed the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a pile of garbage, and that he would probably reject the nod from Cleveland if the band was ever received a nomination into it. Now, he said, first of all, I don't care about the hall because I think it's a pile of garbage. They don't honor anything except pop music, really. And they only induct real rock bands when they have to cave to pressure. Now, the 2021 class did not go over very well with Taylor because they are entering in Tina Turner and Jay-Z over bands like Iron Maiden, Rage Against the Machine, Motorhead, Judas Priest, and Soundgarden. So I think he's got a point.
Yeah, no, I mean, there are bands. I mean, there's always going to be that, but there's definitely a list of bands that should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, and there's no criteria. It's just up to people's own opinions, but their opinions are wrong.
Exactly. And the Sex Pistols, they actually were inducted, and they refused the nomination because of many things. They just thought, well, they actually were quoted as saying, your hall is a sham. Plus, they charged the bands $25,000 for a table at the event.
Are you serious?
They sure do.
What?
Yeah, so Slipknot, technically, they're going to be up for nomination next year. Their debut album, which is actually their demo album, Mate, Feed, Kill, was released in October of 1996. So next year will be 25 years, technically, or this year, one of them.
Coming up tomorrow on the show, if you missed Torture Tuesday, give you a quick replay of that. We've got Mac in studio for Chicks on Dudes. Also, Cotter versus Marshall. All right, Marshall, about over an hour removed now from Torture Tuesday. Puked and rallied. You doing good?
Oh, I feel great. Are you kidding me?
Jeremy, how you feeling?
It's boiling.
We'll definitely have an update tomorrow, see how we all do a little bit later on this evening. That's what we call Torture Tuesday, round number 2. All right, we're back tomorrow at 6. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with us on the stream today. We really do appreciate it. Jeremy, thank you for coming in and facing Torture Tuesday and hanging out with us.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, I have some extra nuts over here. You want to try one more?
I got my pack with me.
Okay, okay, you'll eat them on your own accord. I get it.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't forget, guys, Torture Blues Day, our brand new sauce from Jeremy, MF Hot Sauce. You can purchase right now. It comes in a cute little 2-ounce bottle that I have right here in my hand on the live stream. You can actually purchase that by reaching out to Jeremy directly on Facebook or Instagram. It's at MF Hot Sauce. Check it out and buy our damn sauce.
Yes, do it.
All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 6 a.m.
See you guys.
Peace.